The Councilmen are back, episode 186, as we talk about Indiana Jones, Pirates of the Caribbean, Pixar stuff, Guardians of the Galaxy, and there's one more. Oh, it's Magic Mike! We're gonna be talking about it in Nonsense November, starting right now.
Welcome back to another episode of the Councilman. This will be our 186th episode. Today we got the usual Albert, Kelvin, Ariq, and hungriest of boy, the boy eater, Teguh.
The boy eater.
I don't know. Teguh, are you a boy eater?
Like that.
Maybe. Perhaps.
But yeah, again, it's Nonsense November, so expect some off tangents in this episode. And yeah, so
As
Albert,
it doesn't happen on the non-nonsense November episode.
yeah, I mean this time is amped up, I guess.
Amped up, we dial it up.
Yeah.
Um,
So Albert, what are we talking about today?
yeah, like I opened in the beginning. By the way, did you like how I got excited for Magic Mike? That actually,
No.
I actually forgot that was part of the topic, and I blanked out for a bit, and I just improved it out. I was like, "Oh, we're doing Magic Mike," because I blanked out trying to make it hype. Anyway, we're gonna be talking
Very
about
good,
that.
Albert. Very good.
That's one of our topics, talking about Magic Mike, the Last Dance trailer. We're gonna be talking about the trailer for Guardians of the Galaxy, the Christmas special. There's a featurette that come out. We're gonna talk about that and the trailer that we never got to discuss from a couple weeks back. We're also gonna be discussing trailer for the Pixar's new film Elemental, and then going over the news for the most recent development in the Pirates of the Caribbean franchise, as well as Indiana Jones 5, which actually more news just dropped this morning as we speak. So great stuff. And yeah, as always, we'll start with weekly watches and everything like that. I got that all. Sideways T, aka Kelvin.
Sure, yeah. I think so. Yeah. Definitely.
Mhm.
All right. Arik is restarting his router, so let's just get into weekly watches first, I guess. While we're on that.
Or we can plug.
All right. Right. Albert, let me get to it, okay, Albert.
You literally said, let's get the weekly watches.
But before that, let's plug.
How am I supposed to know that you're gonna do that? How are
You got-
you're making me the villain?
You
How am I
gotta have
supposed to
more
know?
faith in Kelvin, Albert.
I control the banners, Albert. I know what I'm doing.
Okay. I apologize.
All right, Albert, do your councilman plug.
Yeah, you can follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and other blogs at Councilmen Show, and send us an email at councilmenshow@gmail.com as well. And yeah, Twitter still survives. We might talk about it for a bit. But yeah, I was about to say, if Twitter doesn't survive, if you want to send your hate threats to us, it's at the councilmenshow@gmail.com, or love threats, whichever, in that platform. But Twitter still survive for now, so you can still send it there. Um, And aside from that, you can find the podcast wherever you listen to podcasts. It's just called The Councilman, Apple Podcast, Spotify, Castbox, Stitcher, whatever. Find us there, subscribe, leave us a review there as well, and send us your thoughts there. And if you want to watch us live, you can do so every Saturday morning, 9:30 a.m. Eastern, as we go live currently on the Joe Movies YouTube channel, but soon to be the Councilman YouTube channel. So there is that.
Rebranding, boyo.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, that's the plug. So yeah, now let's get to weekly watchies, Albert.
Yes.
So yeah, weekly watchies, the segment where we talk about movies we watched this week, and you guys in the comments, please chime in with what you've watched this week as well. Yeah, and what's your thoughts on our movies? Okay. I guess I don't know. Let's start with Teguh this time. Teguh.
Well, we kind of covered it in our separate review, but I watched Black Panther.
Oh yeah. Plug that, Teguh. Plug it.
Under forever.
I don't know how I don't know how to plug it. You can find this review somewhere on our channel, I presume, if it's already uploaded. Where the other three, except me, because I was at work, reviewed Black Panther, and I assume read whatever I sent on line group.
Yes, we did.
Uh,
Yeah.
Kelvin Kelvin stumbled upon he stumbled reading it. Wasn't the best or the prettiest, but he did.
Hey man.
That's
I
all that
tried.
matters. At least he got the message out there, you know.
I'm dropping the link to that review on the live chat if anyone want to check it out.
I don't know why I haven't put that
Um,
in there.
But yeah, you can you can find it on the YouTube channel. Although I do have, it's not really a gripe on the YouTube now. I guess it's like their thing. But now, do you guys realize that if you go to a YouTube channel now, they separate the live and the videos?
Yes, yeah. I realized that.
I'm not used to that format yet. But yeah,
Yeah.
that's a thing. So that review is available under videos because we didn't live stream that. But yeah,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
it's
Go ahead
also on the
and check.
playlist. But yeah.
Go ahead and check that out. Yeah. So, I don't know. Teguh, do a
Um,
non-spoiler review, I guess, for Black Panther, Wakanda Forever.
let me go check what I said last time. Because I'm pretty sure I can just I can just delete whatever parts. All right.
Yeah.
I like the first half.
Nice.
Quite a bit. There was like the first action scene. There's like a not a car chase, I suppose, but like a getaway scene, and that was really fun. I like the soundtrack as well, for the most part. I did not like the ending bit. Um, where they brought out the main bad guys. I don't know, like they they felt I don't think I mentioned this in like my text, but like they felt dangerous, but they felt powerful, but they didn't feel threatening. You know what I mean? Maybe because they didn't have time to like really flesh it out or something, but like I don't know, it felt really boring for me. The last bit. I think the Chadwick Boseman bit was executed really well. Um, just okay with the final end credits though. Um, a few other things with like just missed potential, a lot of nitpicks on like logic, but but I can't go into that without spoiler. So yeah,
We counter argue that logic on the spoiler review. So go check it out if you want to see our counter logic
I
argument.
mean, we can't argue it, but we also agree on it.
Oh.
Yeah.
what?
Like, there's a counter argument for it, but we also agree with your point, Teguh, with like how it's a dumb strategy.
Yeah.
Are we talking about the strategy bit? Okay.
Yeah.
But what about the? Can I mention this? What about
No, we cannot.
the animal and fresh water bit? Does that work?
You know that works.
Oh,
Yeah, I mean, no. I
that's-
mean, like, we can't argue against that. Yeah, that's dumb. You can't bring a
Um,
killer whale to the river.
Well, the thing is that we figured out is that the place where the event,
Happen.
the location where that scene happens is actually by the coast. So there is argument where that might be like it's transition from the ocean to the river.
Fresh to salt, I
What?
guess.
So
the river.
they can. You tell me whales can like.
I mean,
Yeah.
I guess so. If there's a bit of salt water in there.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Alright. Yeah.
I don't
Alright,
want to full on discuss this because spoilers, but yeah.
Yeah. So Tago, how much did you rate this?
3 out of 5.
3 out of 5 for Black Panther Wakanda Forever. Alright, yeah. That's nice. Alright, so I guess I want to go next, I guess. Am I obligated to talk about movies in my draft? Because I want to talk about a different
No.
movie.
I mean, you can always bring it up.
Alright, yeah, I'll just bring it up real quick. I watched Amsterdam. My god, it was boring.
Not good, eh?
It's not good at all. Like, um, I give it a 2 out of 5, but it's like, with that big of a cast, I would expect the movie to at least be kind of fun. But it's not. I don't know. It's not the acting that's a problem either. It's like maybe it's the script or the editing that just makes it so boring. So I don't know. I just can't with that. Yeah, with
That's
Amsterdam,
that's upsetting.
it is upsetting. Like especially with that big of a cast. Yeah, that's upsetting. But the movie that I want to talk about is a Halloween movie. What's the name? Smile. I watched that. It's actually good. I like Smile. Yeah. Um, the I think Smile, the creepiness works. The the jump scare also works, and then yeah, just the whole. It's I wasn't expecting it to be a bit psychological in a way, so I thought it's going to be somewhat of a slasher. Turns out it's not, and I kind of like how what they're doing with the why they're kind of people like are dying because of the smiling thing. So yeah, it's not because of a dentist. So I'll just tell you that now. But yeah, Smile is a good. I gave it a very very nice 4 out of 5. Yeah, there's that.
And I also say that's one of the films I watched this week. So I'm gonna chime into
Oh,
this. I'm gonna chime into this discussion,
all right.
and I agree. I think it's a very creepy film. It's the type of film that will make the Google. I don't want to continue after 2 minutes in. Um, but yeah,
Nice.
it's a very eerie film, and yeah, there's just a lot of psychological aspect of it, which I did not expect. It reminds me a lot of It Follows, just because the whole idea of it.
Yeah, that's
Um,
true.
I was not completely satisfied with the resolution. I think the resolution is kind of weak. Um,
It ended in a way where it's like um what's the name? Vague, I guess, right? For the I guess what's the name? God, I'm blanking out on the English.
the main character.
I guess so. Yeah, it's like what is the word I'm looking for? Wait, let me go to thesaurus real quick.
Yeah, go do that. While you do that, yeah, I think the main actress who is in this film, I forget what her name is, so I'm gonna check it out real quick. But she's great. Again, the film is creepy. Um, it is starring. Who is it starring? Du-du-du-du-du.
Sophie Bacon.
Sophie Bacon. Yep, Sophie Bacon. She's great.
Oh, Alberti
Uh,
Sophie.
Sophie, not Sophie. My bad. Sophie Bacon. Yeah, she's great, and the directing is also good. But yeah, it's a really creepy film. So yeah, pretty good. Their marketing is probably even better though than the film itself, if I'm being honest. Because if have you seen the marketing of this film?
Yeah, the one in the baseball
Yeah,
stadium. They're just standing and smiling. Yeah.
they just send people, they hire people to smile and creepily in the background and appear in like broadcast of like news and like baseball games, and it just caught on camera and people, it become a conversation starter. So yeah.
Oh,
Is it
Sophie
really
Bacon
Kevin
is
Bacon's daughter?
I don't know. They have I don't is Bacon a common last name?
Oh, it is.
Huh. Okay, that's something.
Kevin Bacon is
The
married to Kira Sedgwick?
the hell is
Huh.
that?
I didn't know that.
Well, no, no, no. I guess more connections to that. What's that Kevin Bacon
Kira
game? Six.
Kevin 6 Degrees of
The
Kevin
one.
Bacon.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. More connections to make, I guess.
No, I know Kira Sedgwick from the Edge of 17. She plays Nadine's mom. So
Ah, all right,
yeah,
all right.
I
But
didn't
yeah,
know they're married.
honestly,
Cool.
Smile really good. I think. Throughout is really good. The ending, yeah, I can agree it's not the best. I think, but throughout, it's great. Yeah, the scare and the creepiness, the eeriness of it.
How would you rank this among 2022 horror movies? There's
I don't.
a lot of good
There's a
ones.
there's a lot of good ones. I don't know. I don't have. I haven't really put in a list yet, but I think this is somewhere in the maybe eight,
Yeah,
eighth
because
best.
because there's
8 or 9
literally
maybe.
like we got Nope, we got X, we got Barbarian, we got Fresh, Pearl,
Hmm.
Scream, Bodies, Men, and that's just a couple. That's just a couple. I know there is a lot more, but those are all like top tier, and they're all very different, which I'm
Yeah.
happy about. They're not the same
Honestly,
shit.
2022, it's like a great year for horror movies.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Very
On that
much.
note, I would like to complain because when
Okay.
I was watching Black Panther, they showed two different horror trailers. There were a
Oh,
lot of very
what did
unhappy
they?
people.
What did they show?
They showed Men and what's it called? It's like this.
Oh, Man's not out yet in Japan. Okay.
No, they showed the Men trailer and what's it called?
What is it?
It's
Describe
like
it.
this like AI robot doll.
Oh,
AI.
Megan.
Yeah, Megan. Yeah, yeah.
Megan.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
The one with the creepy dancing?
Yeah, that was so weird. Like I don't know if I should be like creeped out or like
Laugh at it.
yeah. Like, I don't know. It's so weird. But yeah, there were I mean like no one complained, it's Japan, but like I could tell there were a lot of unhappy people because they came to watch Black Panther and then they got like two different horror trailers.
Gotta scare the kids first, you know.
Yeah, I mean that is the theater's doing. The theater gets to pick that, right? So
Yeah, and like which is weird, right? Because usually they don't play horror movie trailers in
they don't.
like these kinds of movies.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
I
I
actually
guess
thought
so.
like did I enter the wrong studio?
Wait,
There
so
was
Albert.
what?
Oh, yeah, go on first. Go on first. I
I
was
was
gonna
going to
ask
say
about the rating.
there was me and Ariq when we watched Deadpool 2 because the theater the projector doesn't even start until 30 minutes in. We're like, if we enter the wrong studio, the projector didn't even start.
No, it's not that it didn't even start. You had to go out and tell them to start.
I do have to go out and tell them
You
like
had to go out,
I
tell them to
literally went to
start.
the concessions and I'm like, hey, there's like 20 people in that studio. We're waiting for Deadpool 2. The screen is still off. And then they're like, oh, that's happening. Give us a second. And then I just went and I went and then I just walked back to the theater and I literally it's like I feel like that was like my hero moment. I came in, I only stared directly to Ariq. He was like, Ariq, they forgot to play it, but I said it out loud enough for everyone to hear it, and everyone was like, "Oh my god!" They were like just
Yeah,
reacting to it.
I remember like I just laughed like in Indonesian. Anjing goblok lu belum dimainin. And then everyone just looked back like, what really? God, that was so dumb.
It feels like I was one of the Kingsmen who was like, hear ye,
Hear
the
ye."
theater forget to play the movie.
Oh, that was dumb.
All right. Yeah. So yeah. Wait, Albert, how much are you gonna give Smile rating?
3.5.
3.5. Nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's Smile. Okay. Yeah. Really good. So I guess honestly, I feel like Albert. The next movie we're going to talk about is going to be the same. For Ariq,
Possibly.
Albert, and
I do have
me.
other films, so I can save that. I can save my other films in this conversation. But yeah, we
All
can
right,
talk
sure.
about them.
Yeah. Let's go to Albert first. Albert, what you watch?
So the one that's not the same, right? I'll start with that
Yeah.
one first. Um. Okay. Ooh, there is three films I want to talk about. Um. Okay, I'll start with this one first because it's a new release. I saw Ticket to Paradise, 2022 film,
Oh.
starring Julia Roberts, George Clooney, Billy Lord, Caitlin Dever. I think all of you are familiar with it. It's the Caitlin Dever.
Comedy thing. Yeah.
Yeah, went on go to Bali for a post graduation like vacation, and then met a guy, and then decided to marry the guy instantly. And then George Clooney and Julia Roberts, who are divorced parents, they sort of like, okay, we don't want her to make the same mistake we did. We got to try to stop the wedding. So the whole movie is sort of like the whole movie is a travel advertisement for Bali at the same time while Julia Roberts and George Clooney try to prevent a wedding from happening. And it's a lot of fun. It's directed by Ol Parker, who did Mamma Mia, Here We Go Again. So that's fun. But yeah, Julia Roberts and George Clooney, their chemistry is just great. It's just great seeing both of them together, and like there's dark and light moments in the whole film. Caitlin Dever is fantastic. I absolutely love her in this one. Billy Lord is hilarious as always. She's such a great like supporting actress. Like she never really have a lead role, but like whenever she does a supporting role, he just like steals the show the whole time. So I love that for her. Um, and yeah, the main dude who plays the Balinese guy. Apparently, he's an Indonesian actor, but he's French born. His name is Maxime Bautier. I've
Yeah.
never seen him in any other work, but he was pretty good in this one as well. But yeah, the whole film is fun. There are some inside jokes to like Indonesian culture and like Balinese culture that if you know you get it, but if don't, it just become an inside joke. So I appreciate that. There were moments where they had subtitles for the Indonesian words, but there are also moments where they didn't. And the moments where they didn't, I was like the only person in the theater, and I was like, that joke is only for me. And I kind of, I was like, I appreciate that because no one in the theater like understood anything. I was just laughing by myself, and they thought that probably I'm a weirdo or something. Um, there is a moment where they talk about this one where George Clooney eats a martabak, and it's like, what is this so good? It's like that is martabak, and I'm like, I literally did that, and probably the guy next to me is like, "What is going on with this kid?" So he
We
probably
should
made-
probably show the audience what a martabak is. This glorious food.
It's so good.
You should have just pulled one right out of your pocket, Albert. I know you keep one in your pocket.
And
Yes,
all,
it's been,
I
it's
mean,
been, it's
all
been, it's been
Indonesians
here.
do.
It's been here for a couple of days. I have martaba.
Hey,
As
cold martabak
Indonesians
is still
do,
pretty
man.
good.
Yeah, it's better than no martabak.
That is very true.
Here, let me show the audience here what a martabak is.
What is a martabak?
Martabak right here. There are many variations of it. This is the most classic one. Am I
Do we
sharing
wanna?
screen?
Do we wanna? Yeah,
Yeah, it
please,
is,
we are.
yeah,
Do we
it's-
wanna
yeah, it's-
describe what it is for the
I guess
audio
we
listeners
should.
as well?
I don't know how to describe it though.
It's just a really thick pancake.
Like a sponge
it?
cake kind of deal. I'm not so
Yeah,
sure.
yeah. Between a sponge
I guess
cake and a
so.
pancake.
Yeah, it's be. But
And
then
it's not
again,
like
that's
soft,
the
it's
sweet
chewy.
one. There's the one there that's the salty one made of eggs. It is
That's-
variations.
The one in the film is
Yeah.
the sweet one. I believe it.
It's
I
the
think.
sweet
It,
one.
I,
I'm
th- I
pretty
sure
think
it's
it's
this one.
chocolate. They didn't say, but it looks like it's chocolate in the film.
Yeah, the standard one
Yeah.
is this chocolate, nuts, sometimes cheese.
Yeah, this
I
this a
always get
classic
chocolate
look
cheese
of
without
it.
the nuts.
The classic.
So think of
standard
it
one.
like what was it that you say? Like a mixture of sponge cake and pancake kind of thing.
Somewhere
And
in
then like
between.
in
Yeah.
somewhere in between those, and then in the middle of it they added like usually chocolate peanuts or like chocolate cheese kind of thing. And
Yeah,
then
and anything that gives you diabetes, they'll put it in there.
yeah,
Mhm.
pretty much.
On
That's
the
the
load.
that's a
like-
classic
think-
martabak.
My
Yeah.
my favorite my
Yeah.
favorite flavor is probably the chocolate one. But yeah,
Mine's
I like
chocolate
chocolate nuts.
cheese.
I like chocolate nuts.
cheese is good.
All right.
I like
Fred.
the one where the
Fred.
texture
Fred
is like
asks, "Is
harder
this a
of the
dessert?" No, it is. I mean,
What?
I think it should be a dessert, but
Happened? Someone kicked Teguh out for some reason.
Yeah, it was a mistake.
would
I
you-
double
would
clicked
you-
by accident.
consider this a dessert. Like
No, I've never had it for dessert.
I've
Hey, no,
never had
this
it
is
for
too
dessert.
filling. This is
It's
too
too
filling for a
to be
dessert. Yeah. If you like
And it's not
After you eat-
it's not breakfast too. I mean, you
Okay, wait,
compare
how
it-
do
you
I
compare it to
explain
pancake,
this?
but it's not
Wait.
breakfast either.
None of you guys are
This is
like you
dinner.
know how British people like they always have biscuits and tea set up. Like Indonesians would do something similar, but instead of tea and biscuits, it's I don't know, iced tea and this.
no,
it's
no,
like
not
some-
really.
Iced tea.
Yeah, no, but it's
I don't
not like
think so.
I can
It's
see
the
that
point is
working.
it's not like a main meal. It's just like somebody put it there as for guest or whatever, and you just take it,
Yeah,
eat it, whatever.
But the thing is, if you like, you can like if you eat it, you're so full. It's like usually you don't even need to eat again. usually,
I
at
have
least,
it
if you
for
eat
dinner.
more than
Usually-
two.
Well, yeah, it
Yeah.
depends on how much you have, but I usually have it for
Depends on
dinner.
how much you have, yeah. But I'm
Yeah.
not that glutinous. If you eat like
If
the
you-
whole lot, then yeah,
No, if you
have
no,
no
even if
problem.
you eat one, sure, that's a dessert. If you one or two, it's still a dessert. But if you eat more than that, I think it's already filling enough. Usually, yeah.
It's like having yeah, no, come to think of it, it's like basically having a slice of cake is dessert. If you have the whole cake, that's your dinner. You
Yeah,
know?
very much. Yeah.
The point is just like if anyone here is visiting Indonesia, just don't have too much before dinner.
Yeah.
You'll be full.
Or after dinner as well, you'll be too full. I don't know. We can't really decide on if it's a dessert or not because it can be either. It's too filling to be a dessert. Unless you eat like no, but the best part about martabak it's not like the scoops one, it's the side. Like the one, the
Yes,
crunchies here.
the crispy bits.
Yeah, that's like the best part. I always take that first, steal that one first so my siblings don't get it.
Oh my god! Just grab all the edges.
I just
That's why I
grab
like
all
the
the edges.
That's why I like the
Crispy.
one that's in Bandung, where it's literally just like flattened, so it's crispy
Oh, the
everywhere.
crispy one. The
No,
thing
Yeah.
is, I
I
do
don't
like
like the
that,
crispy
but
one too
like
much. Yeah.
I like the
What
crispy one,
you?
but I still want the soft bits. That's the thing.
Yeah, right.
Well,
Yeah.
you're pathetic then.
I'm on the same
No,
boat
just
as
kidding.
Teguh. I'm on the same boat as Teguh.
Personally, I actually don't like the soft
Welcome
bits.
to the pathetic boat, Kelvin.
Personally, I actually like just I'm just indifferent with the soft bits. Like if it's gone, oh well, I don't care.
Yeah.
It's the crispy part is still the best.
Yeah, there you go, Katie Lynch. I want that now. Yeah, actually, me too.
I do too. After watching the film, I was like, where can I find martabak in the U.S.?
Can you find martabak in the US?
I don't.
It's so
If
hard
there
to
is,
find out
if
of
there is,
Indonesia.
it's not like good.
Yeah, I bet it's not as good. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I'm sorry if we can't like describe it too well. Yeah.
I don't.
I mean,
It's hard
honestly,
to
if you're just
I
eating,
like how it's hard to explain, but even though it's just
Honestly,
chocolate, cheese, and nuts, but
if you want
that's
to,
the taste, right? Yeah.
yeah,
It's just the
if you're
texture
really
that makes it
craving it,
unique.
yeah,
really
it's a
craving
texture.
it, but like, if you really want to try the taste, just like grab 2 pancakes, put like chocolate spread on it, grate some like Kraft cheese over it, and like put another pancake on top of it, and you're kind of good to go. But you won't get the texture, and the taste is
Yeah.
a bit different. But I'd call that
I
close
guess
enough.
I guess that's close enough.
If
Yeah.
you're really desperate,
Is
you
this
know.
is this like what how to make martabak for Westerners?
We should start a food channel that's just called Close Enough.
Close enough.
Yeah, I mean, Teguh is right. Teguh is right with his description because like it's basically I'm opening Wikipedia of martabak and it's basically like it's a thick like pancake kind of thing and then topped with like the toppings like chocolate, cheese, peanuts, condensed milk, stuff like that. So yeah, it is pretty much that, but it's also not at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like the description is technically correct, but it's only technically correct, not
A
actually
confusing
correct.
food to describe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you guys like the egg one though, with the veggies inside?
I do. Yeah.
I like it as well. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay,
Not as
I
much as
just
the sweet ones, but yeah.
all right.
I
I
like
just
it
That's
equally,
not
I think.
dessert. That's definitely
This is not dessert. Yeah.
okay. If I Google martabak and on Google Maps and go to US, there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. There is 15 locations across the US and Canada that have that apparently according to Google Maps
Across
sell.
the U.S. and
Across the
Canada.
U.S.,
Apparently
the
there's
whole nation.
according
The whole-
based on Google Maps can be faulty and I guess it have to be on the reviews, right? Not something gonna pop up. So if someone reviewed the word martabak in the restaurant, so that's why it appeared. And the closest one to me is like I want to say 50 minutes away. So that's not too bad.
Oh, Albert, try getting it. Bring it to the show next week.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
will
Do a food review.
try. I don't know if they're open because of Thanksgiving weekend next week, but I can try.
Oh, dude, Thanksgiving with martabak.
Yeah, we all know that's how it went down with the
Yeah, that's
was it
yeah.
the
As
colonizers
Yes,
and the
yeah.
the pilgrims
and the
are
natives.
the pilgrims are splitting martabak to each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, as you do. You
As
know,
you do.
while eating
Oh,
turkey with it as well.
it's a Malaysian restaurant that sell the martabak.
Ew.
Boo!
Those are
Boo.
really offensive towards the Malaysians on
Boo!
online.
There is like I don't know if it's still I don't know is it still going? There was like kind of like a few. There's always been a feud between like Malaysians and Indonesians.
There is also an Indonesian restaurant that's like further away, but it's an Indonesian
Okay.
restaurant. Although the food, none of them looks Indonesian. They just looks like stir fried.
Well,
Is that what they think our food is? Food
Well,
are into just
they're
stir-fried
like
things?
a third correct.
they're a third correct, honestly.
It's like
All right, we should.
these are like Americanized Indonesian food that are just basically stir fried based on this.
I guess so, yeah. Alright, now
Yeah.
I guess we should get back to our weekly watches.
I never
Uh,
finished talking about my movie. All right, let me get back. Let me get back to Ticket to Paradise real
Ticket to
quick.
Paradise, yeah.
Where was I? Yeah, the martabak was distracting. Anyway, the film was a lot of fun. If you want like a fun, carefree time, I recommend it. Although here's my gripe: I watched that movie because it's supposed to take place in Bali.
Did it
As
not take place in Bali?
I had my doubts as soon as the film started because when they arrived on the airport, I was like, I've been for people who don't know, I've been fortunate enough to go to Bali almost every other year. My dad loves Bali, my mom loves, my whole family loves Bali. I go there. I know what the airport looks like. That is not the Bali airport. I was like, that doesn't look right. I guess okay, maybe it's a set, sure. And then the whole place, they just stay in this one area, like this one beach area, and I don't know where it is. And I'm like, okay, maybe that's Bali, maybe it's not. It's also on its own kind of like separate coast island, separate thing. So I'm like, okay, I guess maybe that's Bali. But then I checked it out on the based on their production where they recorded. It was shot in Australia.
What?
I've been lied
Wait,
to.
Did, did they bring a
They-
martabak all the way from Indonesia to Australia then?
I'm pretty sure they sell martabak in Australia.
There's probably enough Indonesians
Yeah, I'm pretty
in
sure, yeah.
Australia that
Yeah, there's a lot of Indonesian in Australia. But it was shot in
That's
Australia.
disappointing.
There is a scene with spoilers, but doesn't matter. There is a scene with Tanah Lot. You know, guys know Tanah Lot. I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure they CGI that in or a green screen that in. Because it was
Oh,
like
dude.
that doesn't
Okay.
it doesn't look right. First doesn't look right. Second is empty as hell, which is never true. So there's that.
Alright, alright. Now, this is just disappointing. Albert, if you give it more than a
Yeah.
2, you're a disgrace to Bali.
Shit.
So Albert, how
Um,
much you give it?
I gave it a 4. I gave it a 4 out of 5 because
Albert,
It's
you
no fun.
disgraced like a
Albert,
quarter
you
of me, dude.
disgraced
I'm
to
quarter
Bali.
Balinese, bro. You disgraced a
are you
quarter of me.
really a quarter Balinese?
My
actually
grandpa is from Balinese, is from
Oh, I
Bali.
didn't know that. I'm sorry.
You
But
disgraced
yeah,
a quarter of me.
I-
My left arm is offended.
yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I'm very disappointed. But to be fair, when I wrote the review, that was before I found out about all that. So
Oh, okay.
when I put the star rating, that was all before I read it.
You gotta edit it, Bert. You can't let this slide.
Yeah, minus half star because of it.
Yeah. Well, Abek, do you have another movie that you watch, or do you only watch one
No.
movie?
No, I only watched that one movie.
All right. Since we talked about food just now, let's talk about a movie about food. I think Albert watched it as well. I watched it with Abek literally like today. We watched The Menu. Teguh hasn't watched it. I'm sorry, Teguh.
Even though I'm
Watch-
the hungry boy.
Yep.
No, I'm hungry because I didn't see the menu, so I couldn't order.
You
any
didn't see the
food.
menu. Yeah.
You wouldn't be hungry throughout the whole movie until the end. I'll just tell you that.
What?
Oh yeah.
All right, so we watched The Menu. Yeah, I think I agree. I think The Menu is a really good movie. I gave it a 4 out of 5. Maybe I don't know. I'm really switching between 4 or 4.5 out of 5 kind of thing. Mostly because I really like Anya Taylor-Joy's performance in it, and also I just like Anya Taylor-Joy in general. Yeah. The whole movie is I don't know. Is creepy the right word? Not creepy. Unsettling?
Unsettling. Unsettling is more correct, I think. I
Yeah,
wouldn't say
unsettling.
creepy.
Yeah, yeah. Especially with the twist that they have. Like in the trailer, they say it's like cooking with a twist or something like that. Yeah, the twist is not human meat, so I was wrong on that. Yeah. But yeah, throughout the movie, the whole actors, the acting and everything is great. I like the I don't know. I haven't seen Nicholas Holt. Right? I think that's his name. Yeah, since like he was Blue in X-Men. So it's kind of weird seeing him like with normal human skin. I don't know.
messed up to say.
he he was human in the X-Men films too. I mean,
Yeah,
he
I
was
know,
Rita
but I
Repulsa.
don't remember. I don't remember that bit, Albert. Yeah, I only remember the blue parts. So yeah. Uh. So yeah, that's the. I don't know. I'll just let you guys talk first. I guess we are doing non-spoiler first for this. Since it's literally just came out, I think, right? Yeah.
Yes.
So, Avik, what's your thoughts on this?
Um. Uh. To be honest, I'm not sure what to say because like I didn't know what it was supposed to be like. Like what the whole thing is. Is it horror? Is it thriller? Is it mystery? Because
Okay.
like it wasn't creepy enough for like it was creepy and unsettling, but wasn't creepy enough for horror. I forgot who plays the chef, but like he doesn't actually, he's not scary looking. He's
It's
just a
Ralph
bit.
Fiennes.
Yeah, Ralph
Fiennes? I don't know
finds
how to
it.
say.
Finds, yeah, Ralph
Fiennes. Yeah.
finds, yeah. Like I don't find him creepy, or not really at least. So like yeah, so I don't know what like I was getting into, but like all I know is that I think I expected way too high because Albert was like can I
Albert
use
did
that
hype it
word
up.
to describe what he was saying? It's not
Albert
I
did
it's
hype it
fine,
up.
right?
I really enjoyed it. That's why.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, yeah, I'm sorry, but like Albert on the group chat, he was like creaming his pants or something, or creaming something.
Whoa,
The point is,
whoa!
something was being.
That is not accurate description of what I heard during
It
the
is.
group
It
chat.
just is. You were like, oh, the movie is so. So I'm like, what the hell, man? So I thought it was gonna be really good, but it turns out to be
It is.
quite good. It's quite. I think it's
Okay.
like really decently good. Like it's not the best movie I've ever seen, but it was pretty good. And I guess the mystery was kind of like okay, I guess like because all of the stuff just kind of happens in the end. Like the whole big plot. The build-up wasn't as significant, I guess, if you would say. I'm not sure how to. It's hard for me to explain it in a non-spoiler way. All I know is that the slight spoiler. All I know is that the second to last meal is pretty good.
I agree with
Oh,
Yeah,
that.
oh.
yeah.
All right. How about Albert?
Yeah, I really like this film. I didn't have any expectation about it. I know it was all I knew about it was that they go to or Anya Taylor-Joy Nicholas Holt goes to a restaurant for like some fancy food tasting or whatever, and then something wrong is about to happen. That's all I know about it. And it's like it's a comedy, but it gives horror vibes. So I'm like, okay, this is cool.
It's
I'm
comedy.
interested. I mean, it is comedy. There's so many jokes in the film.
I guess.
My theater was laughing at so many moments in the film. My crowd was laughing for so many moments in the film.
It wasn't. I don't think our crowd was laughing that much. I think a
None
few
of us,
chuckles
yeah.
here and there.
Yeah.
Your crowd is dead.
I think there's a
Well,
few
the fact
chuckles.
that they're maybe Indonesian and they don't speak English, Albert.
Possibly.
Maybe.
But yeah, I thought it was great, a good balance of comedy and like Arik said, it's not really horror. It's more like thriller. It sort of
Yeah.
feels. It's sort of. I want to say Ready or Not, but doesn't even feels like Ready or Not. It's like something else entirely. But yeah, all you have to know is really it's just like they go to this fancy restaurant, but something is wrong, and you don't know anything about it. So the mystery unfolds as you watch along, and the mystery as it unfolds, I thought it gets more intriguing, and a twist and everything. And I thought it was great. Anya Taylor Joy's fantastic. Nicholas Holt, he plays like such a foodie prick, like to a level of like total foodie prickness that I just want to the next time he pull out his phone to take a photo of the food, I just want to slap his phone and like smack the food to his face. that's, my,
Yeah.
that's my feeling towards this character. But he did that really good job. And Ray Fiennes as the chef, I agree he wasn't creepy, but he does a good job with the unsettling nature of the character, of like the
Yeah.
mysteriousness, and at the same time kind of like pretentious as well. So I thought he did a good job with that, and like the rest of the cast was pretty fun. Yeah, but yeah, direction, the music, the food itself looks good. But yeah, I think it's a good balance of genre, which it's not always easy to do. So yeah, I like it.
Yeah. All right. So I think I gave it a 4.5 as of now, mostly because of Anya Taylor-Joy. How about Arik?
Oh, because I do not have simp behavior like Kelvin, I gave it a 4 out of 5.
Oh, so good. Yeah. Albert?
I gave it a 4.5
Simp
because
Alright,
behavior. No, it's
alright.
not simp
because
behavior. That you just
because
find it weird.
because much like how a well-crafted food should be and how crafted like
Okay, okay.
course should be. There are multiple layers to this. There are multiple courses to this film. You know, we got the appetizer, we got the dessert. That's out of order, but you know what I mean. So yeah,
What
4.5.
about the martabak?
They don't
Where'd
have
that
a
go?
they don't spoiler, they don't have martabak, so
Well, that's
that's
why it's not a 5, isn't it?
that's why it's not a 5. Yeah.
Is it really that funny? I feel like when we're watching it, like I can hear Arik chuckled like here and there. I also chuckled a bit, but that's it, I think.
I chuckled when he said donkey because it was very Gordon-esque, Ramsay-esque.
When he said it, I know.
All right, that's a bit of a spoiler, but like, yeah, he did say donkey.
It's only donkey. It's fine.
Yeah.
There was a particular one of the biggest laugh I think from my theater was there was a particular joke regarding student loans that just make my theater like break.
I don't. No one understands that joke.
No one.
And
If you're Indonesian, you probably wouldn't get it. If you're not
Nope.
American, you probably wouldn't get it.
Yeah, when I heard student loans, I'm like, America moment. So
yeah,
it's just,
yeah.
it's
Yeah.
just like, yeah.
I don't understand that either. I'm like student loans. Okay.
Huh?
No idea what it means.
Yeah.
All right, yeah. So I guess a lot of the jokes is just I don't know, goes over our head. I guess if we heard Americans, maybe.
Well, that's not even exactly true. There are a lot of good
Yeah, I
jokes
know.
that are.
I don't know. Still, just I don't know. For me and Eric, it's just a few chuckles, I guess.
Yeah.
Fair.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, the menu. I mean, in general, it's like at least a 4 and above, you know. So it's a really good movie, and Anna Taylor-Joy is just fantastic in that. So yeah. Especially nice because you know I just watched a bad movie with Anya Taylor-Joy in it in Amsterdam, and now jumping in this, I'm like, nice redemption in 1 week. Yeah.
She does a very good acting whenever someone claps in that film. That's probably my favorite moment.
Yeah. So I
Teguh,
guess.
do you have interest to watch this?
Oh yeah,
Teguh?
Teguh, you like food?
Meh.
What?
I don't want to be
What?
scared.
I don't think it would scare you. I really don't.
No, it wouldn't scare Teguh.
It's
It
not.
wouldn't
It's not
scare
like I
Teguh.
said. It's not even horror, honestly.
Yeah.
It's more on the line of like a Fincher thriller, really.
Yeah, like a mystery kind of thing. Yeah, mystery unfolding kind of thing. Kinda
Yeah,
unfolding.
I do
yeah.
like mysteries, but I don't know. I'm
Yeah.
just meh.
Mystery unfolding with a bit of thriller.
I don't know. I do
A lot
want to
of
hear
thriller.
donkey though.
Food.
I don't want to hear donkey.
I do want to hear donkey.
You want to hear Randolph Fiennes here say donkey.
Donkey.
Imagine just imagine Voldemort just yelling out donkey. So
Wait, that's Voldemort?
Ray Fiennes is Voldemort.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that with the nose and all.
Just like
That's
he walks up to Harry Potter and it's like, "You donkey, Potter."
Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
Alright, I'll be looking forward for that moment. If that moment doesn't appear, 0 out of 5. I don't know what else to say. Alright, so yeah, that's the menu. Really good movie. Check it out if you haven't. Yeah. I guess that's about it. Teguh, do you have another movie you want to talk about?
Nope.
Nope. Alright. Albert? Why you raise
Yes.
your hands?
I
Okay.
have movies. If no one else has movies.
No, I don't think so. At least.
Albert.
Albert.
Okay, I'll just go over them real quick. Okay, we're talking about when you talk about Smile to Paradise. Okay, I watched this 2016 film called Ballerina. It's an
Okay.
animated movie about a ballerina. If you're curious why I watched that, look at the cast list and they will answer your question. But yeah, that's a fun film. It wasn't the best, but it's a lot of fun. It's a nice fun time set in like I don't know pre Eiffel Tower Paris. So it's good. And then I also watched Blonde, 2020 film starring Ana de Armas as Marilyn Monroe. That film is shit. Oh my god.
Straight
Right?
up,
Right?
straight up. It's
It
bad.
is
So bad.
outside of Ana de Armas' performance, no redeeming factor in this film at all. Incredibly long, incredibly super mean
Boring.
spirited, and they also, I mean, I guess it's based on a fictional book, so they took like some creative liberties with the story. It's not a pure it's not a faithful adaptation to her life. So yeah, there's nothing redeeming. Literally, one of the worst film I've seen all year. I gave it 1.5 star for Blonde, and I gave it 3.5 star for Ballerina.
All right, yeah, deserving 1 star for Blonde for sure. How do you like the CG fetus? Sis?
And it's whatever.
No, Albert,
Uh.
I need to hear your thoughts on it.
Oh, it's the most
Um,
important part of the movie.
Yeah, most important part.
It literally is whatever though. It's just like
Yeah, it is.
yeah.
It's a CG fetus, man. I don't know. No,
I don't know what to tell you.
it's a CG fetus.
The CG fetus.
Nobody needs to see a CG fetus. Yeah. Yeah, I guess that. Oh, look, Katie Lynch also watched. What's her name?
Just said she
Oh, I
saw
just saw the
cast.
cast for Ballerina. Never mind. Yeah. So yeah, I guess that's that for our weekly watchies, I guess.
Oh, let
So, yeah.
me answer this real quick. Did they use any of her songs? Yes, they used "Cut to the Feeling," which is a weird choice for a
Oh,
song, for especially for that film. But hey, "Cut to the Feeling" is always good. So,
Wait, so who is it?
Carly
Elle
Rae.
Fanning? Oh, Carly Rae.
Jepsen.
Oh,
She is one of the main characters. One of the few films she's in. Carly Rae Jepsen.
ah, Carly Rae Jepsen. That's why.
Yeah,
Right, Mr. Blue
that's
Book
why.
say here, what he watched my show, the show Shoes On, got me crying on a damn layover. I was planning to watch Marcel the show Shoes On. Like, I should watch it actually. Yeah, I talked about this at one point. Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta watch it too. Everyone's saying good stuff about it. Everyone who's seen it say good stuff about it. So yeah.
Oh, well, yeah, there you go. Yeah, so that's that for weekly watchies. A lot of Martabak talk today. Alright, I guess let's jump into the trailers and teasers that dropped this week. Yeah, well, kind of this week. Alright, so first of all, let's talk about Pixar's Elemental teaser trailer discussion. Yeah. Okay, who wants to go first, I guess? Teguh, you're in your feelings. Why don't you go first?
No feelings.
What?
I don't know. I think that's what the cool kids are saying sometimes. Like he's in his feelings or something like that. I don't know what it means, but
That's what the cool kids say. Jesus.
Neither of us are cool kids. What the
I
what?
know. Oh no! I just heard that phrase being used like that. I don't know. I thought it was appropriate. So Teguh, go.
I like the music. The art looks interesting. I don't know what to think of it. It was a teaser, right? There's not
was a
much
teaser,
going
yeah.
on
Yep.
except and I did see a meme. It's like you know how like Pixar was like, oh, what if what if animals had feelings? What if cars had feelings? What if feelings had feelings? Now, what if the elements had feelings? What's next?
Oh, what's that? Well,
What's next? I don't know. I mean, we already what's the Japanese guy that did Kimi no Na wa?
Oh yeah.
Makoto Shinkai.
Yeah, he's
Makoto
already
Shinkai
making
was-
what if chair has feelings?
Oh, not objects, just chair.
Chairs.
Just chair.
How do they feel when they sit on you?
I mean, when you sit on them,
Pinky.
chair sit on you,
Oh yeah, when
Albert.
no.
Chair sit on you, Albert. Put that
Albert,
chair on
are you
top
sure?
of you right now. Do it right
Albert.
now.
Have I been sitting wrong my whole life?
I think so.
I'm questioning everything.
Oh yeah, if Albert's not doing it, shit, just fucking dude. Here, all right. Right.
Oh, there you go. That's how you
There
see
you
it.
go.
Right.
For the audio listeners, the chair is sitting on Ariq.
Yes, and I'm sitting on the bed, bro.
Oh my god.
That's what
Working.
beds are made for, man.
The sittingception. Oh.
Okay, I'm there, dude.
Alright, yeah.
Nonsense. Nonsense.
Agree, yeah. It's a teaser. There's not much to talk about. Uh, at one point I did have to complain that like, oh, the fire girl is like her name is like Amber. Yeah, Amber, like fire and stuff. And then I was like, but the water gauge is like, wait, yeah. I was like, that's kind of underwhelming. And then turns out weight has a definition, something to do with water. So
Yeah.
yeah, I didn't know that. So now I'm more accepting of the name Wait.
Oh, would you prefer his name what? Squirt.
Squirrel.
Maybe, yeah. If you're wondering, Wait means walking with effort through water or another liquid or viscous substance.
Yes.
So if you're not
So
struggling,
yeah.
you're not wading, then you're just walking. It says with
Yeah, very
effort.
much. You have to struggle in that
Okay.
liquid. So
Ah, I get it. I get it.
then you're waiting.
Okay. then, then you're waiting.
Then you're waiting. Yeah. So yeah. How about Arik and Albert? I guess.
Or do you want to go first? I don't have much to
Albert's
say.
not there. Albert's gone for some reason. I think he's
God,
under the
he's
chair.
waiting. He's waiting. He's waiting. Alright, okay. Now that I thought about it, what the trailer. I'm not sure if anyone has seen it before. Um, it has the same. It's kind of the same as the Cyberpunk 2077 trailer. Basically, it just starts with a guy going into a train in the subway and then just kind of moves along and you can kind of see the city. So it's very similar to that, but I assure you, I'm pretty sure the movie has different tones. I don't think elementals call each other choom. But if they did, well,
Or gong.
well, well, something's getting a 6 out of 5. But yeah, otherwise, it looks kind of interesting. I guess it's a
Yeah.
bit like I have Zootopia vibes from it, but instead of animals, it's
It's elements.
states of matter is basically what
Yeah.
it is. So yeah, yeah, I have not much to say about it from our I don't know from the how long was the trailer? It's like 1 minute.
1 minute something.
Less
Yeah.
than
Yeah,
a minute. Yeah.
yeah, for like
There's
less
not
than a
much.
minute trailer. That's all I can really say about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't touch on the animations at all because I don't know. It's Pixar, so I expected the best.
Yeah.
The best. If it's not good, then why bother? That's Pixar.
Yeah, right. Is it even Pixar?
Yeah.
Albert, thoughts?
By the way, yeah. If I'm going off screen, my sinus is acting up, so I'm dealing with my sinus. If I'm going off screen. But anyway, yeah. The trailer is. It's not much against. I think the animation looks great. I like the different texture that they do for the fire and for the water as well. There's like a cloud creature, the plant creature. I think there's gonna be lots of comedic moments. I feel like with just how the different elements interact. Like there's a water that sneezes, I think, and then the plant just grow out of a different character's head, and there are other stuff. So I want to see like the different. I want to see the different interactions between the elements. And yeah, I'm guessing it's just the 4 elements, just earth, fire, air, and water, right? So unless they have a surprise 5th element, I doubt
Is
it.
plant supposed to be at Earth?
I
I
think so.
guess.
Because or not, it's just gonna be a walking piece of dirt.
I can't wait for a scientific one and someone walks in with plutonium and just combust.
The plutonium and amber walks into the room together, and
Yeah, just combust the whole city.
yeah,
Yeah,
when they say elemental, they actually go with an actual periodic element.
The periodic table. Damn.
And was it an Avatar: The Last Airbender? There was the swamp people, right? They're
That's-
water
they're
benders.
water
that
benders
controls
because they control the
plants, yeah.
vines. Yeah.
Yeah. So maybe it's the same thing. It's just an exoskeleton suit.
Oh damn.
Yeah. But no, Arik is right. It does give off the Zootopia vibe, maybe because it's the city
Mhm.
part and like the train aspect of it. So it
And
does
it's
like
not
because
human.
when you first enter Zootopia, we follow Judy Hopps' perspective, and it's like from the train
Yeah.
perspective, right? And you see the whole thing. So it does have that. So yeah, but yeah, this is gonna be a romance movie, so that's gonna be interesting. Pixar,
Get
do they have a track
ready
record of
to
romance
weep.
films? They they don't
Never
have too
been
much
like
of
romance, yeah.
they don't have too much of
Yeah.
that. The closest thing I'm trying to think. Cars sort of had that a little bit with
Just kind of a side plot though, I feel like, in
yeah.
Cars,
Yeah.
I was like, I'm
right?
looking at it, and like Toy Story, none of them. Well, I guess Bo Peep and Woody in the
Bo
fourth
Peep and
one is the
Woody.
closest one as well, and I guess Buzz and um Jesse. But like that's not a main plot. Like even Incredibles, the romance is not the main plot. It's just family aspect. Lightyear didn't have romance. Monsters Inc. and Universe didn't have romance. Luca, Up, Turning Red, Coco doesn't have Inside Out. Like none of them. Now that I think about it, except yeah, like even Ratatouille is like a side cat is Colette and um what's his name?
That dude.
Linguini.
Linguini.
That's like the side relationship because the main relationship is Remy and Linguini. Like there is no main romance in Pixar.
I guess they're trying it out now. Yeah.
So if this is the main point plot point, that's that's a that's a nice new direction for Pixar. Looking forward to that.
Hmm. Yeah. Do you think the ending for this sad or like heartwarming?
I think it's sad because they can't interact with each other. No.
I feel like it'll have a somewhat well, what's the feeling after bittersweet? There you go. After bittersweet. I feel like the ending is gonna be something like that. You know.
Hmm, yeah.
How about Avik Teguh? What's your thoughts?
Either bittersweet or heartwarming, yeah.
Alright, Avik.
Well, I'm not sure how it will end. I just want it to be bittersweet. I like bittersweet endings. There's,
Man,
Mm-hmm.
some
Yeah.
good,
we
some
just
bad.
we like it in the middle.
I like I like a
I
bit
like
of sadness with I like a
the.
bit of sadness with my romance.
Are
Or
we
bit
are we
of
saying
romance in
are we
my
saying we
sadness.
like our endings pretty mid?
I like
I
a
guess so.
mid ending. What does that mean? We have terrible taste in movies, and you guys have been watching us for 186 episodes.
I mean, to be fair, I don't really have too much.
Uh,
I don't have too much experience watching romance movie because I don't like watching them usually. Yeah.
Fair
Yeah.
enough, yeah.
But yeah. I
I
mean,
mean
it's
this
Pixar.
this
Elemental is going to be good anyway. So
yeah. I mean like if anything like Disney Renaissance era is all romance movies and they're
mhm.
great. So
I guess.
I love those stuff. You literally love Tangled.
Yeah, I know, but that's more like it's not like well by romance. I mean like like the what's the one with the silver or something. I don't know. I don't know what it's called.
Silver?
Well, let me look it up real quick. Silver lining or something? I don't know.
Silver Linings Playbook?
Yeah, something like that. I don't know. Yeah, I
That's
don't.
like a
I'm just.
dysfunctional romance though.
I don't know. People say it's like a good thing or like the 500 Days of Summer or something like that. I don't know. I watch it. I'm just like, okay.
Oh, okay. That is true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Not
Okay.
really into those kind of movies. Yeah. But yeah, Elemental looks great. Can't wait for it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now let's move on to trailers now, not teasers anymore. We got did it came out a few weeks ago? I think so, yeah. The Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday
I think
Special
3 weeks ago,
trailer.
yeah.
Oh, it's been a while then, yeah. Huh.
Yeah, but they released a featurette, so I was like, let's put this in the show notes to have a reason to talk about this. So yeah.
Oh yeah. But yeah, Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday Special looks fun. There's Kevin Bacon finally. What's his name? Star Lord's gonna meet him potentially. Wait, Groot, man, Groot is what face is this? Like, it's not preteen, I guess. It's like young
Um,
adult face.
it's the Jim Bro version of Hulk. He's been pumping.
Yeah, I guess the Jim Bro version of Groot. It's just funny seeing like Groot still kind of with his face is not the mature Groot yet. I feel like, but the body is already. It's just kind of funny seeing that. Yeah. And yeah, everyone else, the cast and everything. Yeah. Story seems funny. And then the whole bit with Kevin Bacon with Drax and Mantis, I thought that was good. So yeah. Yeah. That's general thoughts first. So how about Albert?
Yeah, I think it looks fun. I like the I when the trailer dropped, I wasn't expecting them to go to Earth, but I think that's a very smart change up of things because outside of the Avengers films, they never really go to Earth, so it's a different change of pace there. And obviously, with budget reasons, that helped as well for this production. But anyway, like the for plot reasons, I think it's fun. Seeing more direction and interact is always good, and like you said, trying to abduct Kevin Bacon might be like the best plot point. I don't know because I don't know the rest of the plot point of this holiday special. I think it's supposed to be 40 minutes or 50 minutes. Like I don't know
Yeah.
what the rest of the story is supposed to be, but like that's what they show the most in the trailer and in the featurette. And I love that in the featurette that Kevin Feige was like in Guardians of Reality Volume 2, they were James Gunn joke about the idea, and then Ken Feige was like, "Yeah, that should be good." And 3 days later, they submit a script, and I'm like, Kevin Feige's like, "Oh wow!" So I guess we're doing this. So I like how fast the turnaround is. But yeah, I'm curious to see how the rest of it, because yeah, obviously there's not going to be Gamora, I don't think. So that's going to be interesting to see how that goes. First project with the Guardians without Gamora. Um, and I'm curious to see how I feel like Star Lord might be like starting off like super sad, and at the end of it's like he found a Christmas jolly holiday spirit.
From the Christmas spirit, he decked the
Yeah,
halls.
sure.
Yeah. All right. So how about Ariq?
I didn't watch this one.
What? Okay, Teguh. You celebrate
Good.
Christmas?
I don't have much to add on what you already said, though.
Oh,
Um,
okay.
the Christmas
I,
spirit is mad that Ariq didn't watch it.
I know, right?
Aren't they completely frozen? Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, he's back. All right. Christmas spirit has forgiven him. Or maybe he's not back. Is he back? Oh, he's back. He's back. I'm not sure.
No,
All
no,
right,
no.
yeah, Teguh.
My internet is going. My internet's going bad.
So yeah, Teguh, go on. What were you saying just now?
I don't have too much to add. I think it'll be fun trying to kidnap a guy when especially since the guy feel like he's being kidnapped, but Mantis and Drax is just like, we're not kidnapping you.
We just want to give you as a present.
Yeah, we just want yeah, it's
Yeah.
pretty BS, but hey, that's what makes the best stuff.
Yep. I mean, honestly, like Drax and Mantis kind of like duo. I think it's going to be a lot
Uh-huh.
like a great comedic duo right there. Yeah. And yeah, I think like one of the comments says here, I feel like whenever like when Peter Quill will be like meeting Kevin Bacon, is the reaction is going to be quite funny. Yeah. Uh, what else is there to say about this one? I don't know. It just looks a lot of fun, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah. Not much to say about
Definitely
from the
going to
fact
watch
that
it
it
though.
looks fun. Yeah.
I want to know
I
what
am.
Groot and Rocket will be doing though with Cosmo.
Rocket's gonna turn Groot to a Christmas tree.
Oh, what?
I don't know. I it is weird that it's coming out next week, which is
Wait,
a
it's
month.
coming out next week.
It's coming out next week, which is not December yet.
It's not
So
even December.
it is kind of weird that they decide to do that.
It's a Thanksgiving movie.
It is a Thanksgiving. It's not even a movie. It's a TV special. But yeah, it is weird. I don't know why.
Thanksgiving
I don't know
episode.
why
Yeah.
they decide to do it then. But yeah.
Interesting. Yeah. I thought it'll be at least like December 1st or something. Not during the months of
Right?
Thanksgiving in the US.
Even Hawkeye. I mean, Hawkeye started November, but it ends in December. Perfect in time for Christmas. So
Yeah.
I think the last episode was around Christmas. So
Man, MCU Kevin Feige, you guys are slacking. Get your timeline right, man. Yeah, yeah, pretty much that, I guess.
yeah.
Any other thoughts on this?
Um, no, I guess I'm just excited to see the Guardian because I know after the third one, the Guardians are with James Gunn being done with Marvel after the third one. I don't know what future story we're gonna get from the Guardians. So this might be the second to last thing we ever see from the Guardians. So
That's true. Could be.
yeah, looking forward to it.
Oh, which group will be what's the name? Looking forward to the most? Drax Mantis duo, the Cosmo Groot and Rocket trio. I feel like they're going to be a trio, or I don't know. I'm assuming. I guess the only ones left is Kraglin and Star Lord. Oh no.
I I
What do you
I,
think?
I kind of want to see the trio.
The trio. I mean, Rocket Groot is already a good combo. Now with Cosmo, it's gonna be better.
Also, I don't know if they do, if Maria Bakalova is in this, but she's supposed to play Cosmo in the third film. And I just find it weird that they cast Mario Bakalova to play
Who's
a
that?
dog. Like it's
Wow.
because I know they use CGI for the first one, or actually a real dog. I don't know, but they actually cast someone to play Cosmo the space dog for the third film. So I don't know if she's also in this one or not. But if it is, I am curious how they utilize her because she's a great comedic actor and a dramatic actor as well. But yeah, I'm curious to see how they use it in there.
I mean, they did cast like what's his name, Alan Tudyk, to be a chicken, so it's not
That
far
is
off.
true, but Alan Tudyk has done all sorts of things, dude. He's played everything. And
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying it's not far off to cast a human to play a dog. You know,
yeah,
even Vin Diesel's 3.
fair, but at least the three talks like the dog. I don't think the dog speaks. I think he just barks.
I mean, it takes talents to work. Like, do a wolf right now, like a realistic one.
A realistic bark.
Yeah, do it right
Um,
now.
why
It
do you
takes
want to hear?
talents, Albert.
Why do you want to hear me bark, Calvin? What
I
you
feel
gonna
I
use?
feel like you're undermining how easy it is to make a barking noise. You know.
Yeah, if it's, I don't know.
So I want to see you do it.
I'm onto you, Calvin. This is pretty sus that you just asked me to bark out of nowhere. I don't like where this is going. It's pretty sus coming from you. Um,
Sure. Yeah. How did Cosmo end up on Earth?
well, the
I don't
Guardians are
remember.
the Guardians are on Earth, so they
Wait, did
probably took
Cosmo
Cosmo.
went with them at some point in the movie? I don't remember that happening.
I guess we'll find out.
Oh, I guess so. Yeah. Maybe Cosmo is just floating in the space this whole time.
Oh my god.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. So I guess that's our thoughts for Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday Special, Thanksgiving Holiday Special. So yeah. Now
Yeah.
moving on to the last trailer, the spiciest of trailer. Magic Mike, Last Dance. I haven't watched the second one. I watched the first one. I like it. Not because of the
You're the biggest fan, right, of that film?
I mean, I like the idea of Magic Mike. You know, it's just I like the stage name, Magic Mike.
You like the idea? Would you like to elaborate more? Which particular idea you like?
The idea of Channing Tatum strip dancing. Oh no, that's a solid idea.
But the
Yeah, to
execution,
put in the movie.
you don't like it. Only the idea, not the execution.
The thing is, in the third one and this one, the last dance from the trailer we've seen, it Channing Tatum looks more like he's going more into the step up route, kind of instead of the stripping route. So I'm kind of I don't know how to feel about that yet. You know, I was like, is he gonna take off his shirt? I don't know.
Okay.
Because I feel like that's part of the appeal, right? To see him shirtless like 80% of the movie. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's a male stripper film. So yeah,
Yeah. So I
but
don't know.
apparently it's really good. I've never seen it, but apparently it's really good.
Oh, you've never seen it? Huh.
I've never seen
I've
any
never
of them.
seen.
I
Yeah,
I
same.
gotta watch it because I heard good stuff about it, and it's Steven Soderbergh, so it's not just like a random like 50 Shades of Grey type bullshit.
It's actually good, man.
It's actually a good filmmaker doing a film. So yeah.
There's a good drama in between all those stripping. I'll tell you that. In the first movie, I'm not too big of a fan of Channing Tatum's sister in the movie. So, but Channing Tatum is always great. So yeah, I haven't watched the second one. I should, but I should do like a marathon of Magic Mike whenever the third one came out. But yeah, Magic Mike. Yeah. Teguh, what's your thoughts?
I don't know.
Deep dive
I mean,
analysis
yeah, I was.
on this trailer. Go.
Um,
I mean,
You
Teguh,
like
you're a
men.
dance. Teguh, you're a dance master as well. We like in the video.
That's
I
the
mean, showed of us
choreography.
dancing in that one anime convention. You know, you're doing so well.
Well, as in absurdly terrible, yeah.
So
Absurdly
Teguh, as the
absurd, yeah.
dance master here, what's your thoughts on this?
I think yes.
Yes. Julugo.
But you
Julugo.
you liked
I don't know what to say.
shirtless Channing Tatum?
I can't say that I
Can't
particularly
say
like
either.
it.
Alright, yeah. Albert, how about you?
Yeah, I haven't seen it, but like I said, I'm gonna check it out. But I mean, I'll be honest, I wasn't expecting there to be a third film from this
Me neither.
franchise. And the way with it's going, I don't know much about it in the first place, but the way with it's going, it feels like such a character study of Channing Tatum's character.
study.
Based
Yeah.
on the trailer, it looks like he's like having a midlife crisis and he's trying to figure out what he want to do with life, and that's what I was expecting from a Magic Mike film. But I mean, it looks like it's gonna be fun. There were some like funny moments. I think the choreography is gonna be good. I mean, it's Salma Hayek and Channing Tatum, so I think there's gonna be lots of spicy moments in there. But
There
yeah,
was
I mean,
a lot of spicy moments in the trailer, Albert.
Yeah.
but yeah, I think it looks intriguing. I'm gonna definitely check it out. I do have to say though, the first, and I made this as a joke in our show notes. The first photo that they released of Magic Mike is literally Salma Hayek closing her eyes, touching Magic Mike's stomach, and Magic Mike just grab her arms just like that, and it literally looks like a pregnancy photo, but it's Magic Mike's belly, so it literally looks like, oh my god, Magic Mike 3, Magic Mike is pregnant. So it's like
That's
it's a
why I
weird
title it that way. Okay.
It's a weird choice for the first promotional picture that they released from this film.
Alright, yeah. Without context, yes, it is because I watched the trailer first. Then I saw the picture, so I'm like, oh, okay.
Like literally, imagine you don't know anything about this film, and they release Magic Mike: The Last Dance, and then the picture is that.
Dude, that's
You'll
the
be like-
magic. He's pregnant.
You'll
How?
be like, what is going on with this picture? There's so many questions here, right? So yeah.
Yeah, agree. Hello, Ariq. What's your thoughts on Magic Mike?
Inspires me to work out harder. So
Oh,
I
yeah,
can
I mean-
become pregnant. So I can become pregnant.
Watch out, guys! By the end of next year, we're gonna get an Ariq special.
No.
Fuck is an Ariq special? Am I gonna do that? Was it that song Pony?
What?
It's from the first movie. It's like
Oh,
it goes like "Baby, ride on me."
It's raining, man.
By the end of next year, we won't get Magic Mike. We'll be getting Astounding Ariq.
Oh,
Oh, oh,
When are we gonna get
Okay.
terrific? Wait, no. When are we gonna get terrific Teguh then?
Maybe 5 years after that.
5 years! Oh my god, what a tease!
Terrific Teguh.
Terrific
Astounding
Teguh.
Ariq. I can't. I'm not sure what else for you guys. Technically, Albert would work with astounding as well, but is
Yeah,
there any
may-
other
I-
synonyms?
Ar-
with A?
Arsenal Albert.
Arsenal.
Well, and
Arsenal.
that could work. That could work.
Arsenal. What's
Yeah,
the
his
package?
Arsenal is
I'm-
like 6-pack. The 6
The
packs he's
wep-
gonna have.
What are you packing, Albert?
I bring a loaded weapon.
Ah.
Those were
I
fun
don't know
to
what to
think
do
of.
with.
One of
I don't know what to
Kelvin.
do with
What?
K. I don't know,
Yeah, what's
Kelvin.
with K? You write cool, but with a K.
Cool, cool Kelvin. That's it. That's it. Cool
That
Kelvin.
sounds so bad.
Yeah, no. I'm like the third rate performers.
Cool.
I'm,
Can
I'm gonna.
anyone figure out a synonym that starts with a K? So that's a
Cool is not even
synonym of
cool. Cool is
amazing
not
that
even
starts with a
cool.
K.
It's not even a K, dude.
Yeah, I know. That's why I say start with a K. Make it start with a K, like Kool-Aid.
If you wanna make it start with if you wanna take a C letter and make it with a K and make it like a fun.
Oh! I just looked
Where?
up like adjectives. This is
Thesaurus.
this is good. This is good. Knockout Kelvin.
Knockout
Oh.
Kelvin. Wait,
I was
it's
thinking.
a
I was thinking of
though.
kinetic Kelvin.
Kinetic.
Kinetic.
The energy that you bring.
So there you go, guys. Our stage name in the future. One day we got astounding Ariq Arsenal Albert.
Albert.
Terrific
Albert.
Kinetic Kelvin.
Do you want me to drop Kelvin from orbit if he like destroys a city? Kinetic. Kinetic.
Oh my god.
I can't stop laughing.
Why did they call kinetic? Why are you called kinetic Kelvin? Because I turn up the heat when I move this body. Yeah.
Calvin is like, I will I have the potential and it's gonna become kinetic.
I have the potential. Jesus, Albert, that's
Potential
so
to kinetic
scientific. I
energy.
cannot. I cannot. Oh, bro.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Revolt. Yeah, we are truly sexy consoles today.
Sexy consoles.
Oh my
Dude.
god. Oh my
I expect a spike in our what is it, female viewership.
Female viewership, yeah. Kidnapped COVID. So dumb.
Well, what happens
Yeah,
if it's the what happens if we're getting more male viewers after this? Well, I don't judge.
Well, we don't judge.
We don't judge. We don't judge
You
here.
accept any
We
viewers.
Oh my god.
The sexy councils.
Oh my god, can you imagine if a male strip group is called the sexy councils? That is so not sexy. The sexy
Dude, imagine
councils?
this, alright? 4 men get up on stage using like the judge rope kind of thing with the like
Judge
hair.
Rope, yeah,
Wait, what?
Yeah, and then like the dancing coming, and then just like strips it away. Oh, that's and then brought like the what's the hammer
I-
thing they have?
gavel. That's what they call
Yeah,
it.
gavel kind of thing. I'll do something with it.
Oh my god.
I have to disagree with. I'm sorry. I have to disagree with sexy councils. You know, I propose creamy council.
Councils.
Councils, oh no!
Okay, Teguh, we're not there is I don't think there is like actual cream being used in a strip club.
Well,
Maybe, like
That's
How
why
would you
we're.
know?
That's what makes us special.
This is I have to mark this episode as explicit now. This conversation.
no, you're just talking about whipped
Is it not
cream.
explicit?
Yeah, what's up?
Yeah,
What happens
man.
if I grind? What happens if I grind on the background? We'll be cancelled from YouTube.
Like
Do it right
some
now.
some
Do it
kid
right now.
some kid who likes movies is gonna click on this podcast title Indiana Jones and the City That Never Sleeps, and then we're gonna be talking about sexy creamy councils. I have to brand this as explicit to let them know what's coming, Kelvin. We have to warn them.
What's
Hey, man.
coming? Oh, we are.
Kinetic Kelvin.
This might actually be just our last episode. We'll be off the air.
Yeah, because we're pursuing another career path. All right. Honestly, I don't have any other thoughts on Magic Bike, but no, I'm gonna go off tangent again. This does remind me of Funny thing happened. So you know the basketball team Miami Heat, right?
Sure.
Yeah. Their arena name was the FTX Arena. If you don't know that, FTX is like the cryptocurrency that just went like
Bad.
bankrupt or something, right?
Yeah.
So their
Yeah.
name is taken off of the arena, and now there's a bidding war of like people wanting to be the name to be put on the arena, right? And
Mm-hmm.
one of the leading bidder is a strip club called Booty Trap.
Oh no.
The booty trap arena. Oh my god. I mean, if anything, it fits the Miami vibe, but I don't know. The NBA is not gonna approve that. What the hell?
I feel like if they got it, it's just going to be called Trap Arena.
Trap arena.
Which doesn't sound good either. But just the idea of them winning the bidding and then having the names put like as the arena name is just so funny. Yeah, Magic Mike, man. Truly magical.
Magical conversation we have here. Yes,
All right. So yeah, that's about all the trailers we got. Yeah. So I don't know. I guess we'll go on to a bit of the news though.
we do.
Yeah, we have two news. So first of all, Margot Robbie's Pirates of the Caribbean walks off the plank.
I like what you did
What
there.
does that mean? It's cancelled.
Damn.
Albert, would you elaborate? Well, I try to stop laughing at Kinetic Kelvin. You're muted.
A while ago, I don't remember when. I think this was the midst of the Johnny Depp Amber Heard debacle when they were like, oh, they want to do more Pirates film, but they obviously gonna do Johnny Depp. I think they had talks with Margot Robbie to star in a new spin-off of the Pirates of the Caribbean. She's gonna be the main lead of the film. There was rumors that she was gonna play the character of Ginger. I believe this name of the character that's based on the ride itself, because there is a red. Is it a red? I'm pretty sure it's red. It's a redhead animatronic from the Pirates of the Caribbean ride, which recently got upgraded, and by recent I mean like in the past 10 years, got upgraded, and she have like a bigger role in the story of the ride. And
Okay.
there was rumors that she's gonna play that character, or it may be just a different character as a whole, but she was gonna be a lead. I think at one point the writer of Birds of Prey, who I'm blanking right now, who it is, I'll check. I'll look it up for a bit. Was attached to it to write this film, but based on recent, Margot Robbie was interviewed for Babylon for a promotion for Babylon, and basically she mentioned like we had an idea and we were developing it for a while ages ago to have more of a female lead, not totally female led, but just a different kind of story, which we thought would have been really cool. But I guess they, aka Disney, just didn't want to do it. So officially now the project is scraped and no longer in development. So after hearing that, um, I guess we'll go round table. Are you guys disappointed? Do you guys think this is the right choice by Disney, or just overall thoughts on this news?
Very much indifferent. I haven't watched any. I haven't watched much of the Pirates of the Caribbean.
Really? You never seen it?
I think I've only watched like third and fourth, maybe. The one with Salazar's Revenge. I don't know which one that is.
Fifth.
Oh, there you go. Fourth and fifth. I guess that's the one I watched.
So you watched the
So,
two worst ones.
yep, pretty much. So that's why I was never
that's
invested in it.
that's unfortunate.
So yeah, pretty indifferent, but I guess pretty sad. I can't maybe Margot Robbie as a pirate would be pretty cool, I guess. But I'm
I
not too
think I,
invested in the world.
I think you would really like the original three. I really do.
Okay, I'll one day I'll give it a watch.
They're fun. They're so much fun.
I heard the one with Davy Jones like the good one. Right?
Yeah, Davy
The
Jones
better
is
one.
in Davy Jones is in the second and the third one. It's
Ah,
fantastic.
right.
Yeah.
Okay. How about others? Avic, you like pirates?
I do. I actually do like the Pirates of the Caribbean series, and yeah, the last two were a bit of a stinker. The first three were amazing. um, to be honest, I actually forgot about the Morgan Robbie's what is it? Pirates of the Caribbean film. I know we discussed it long ago, but yeah, I completely forgot about it. So now that I've learned of this tragic information, I simply have no Fs to give. I just I just don't care. I mean, okay, cool. I've never wanted to see a Margot Robbie Pirates of the Caribbean. I'm not saying it will be bad. I'm just saying I don't really care. Especially yeah, since the last two movies were, mm,
Guess because
you
of
know,
the last two movies being a stinker, is like we lost what's the name?
yeah,
Interest in the franchise.
yeah, more or
Would you
less,
say
yeah,
that?
and yeah, and the last two had Johnny Depp in it, and he's the only thing good about it, really. Everything else is just, eh,
Yeah.
so
Teguh,
yeah.
have you watched Pirates of the Caribbean?
Yes, I think I've seen a bit of two when I was young, but I don't remember anything. I've seen I've not seen five. I've seen four. Which one was four again?
On Stranger Tides,
Dead, dead beard, black beard,
Yeah.
black
Blackbeard.
beard.
Yeah, the one with the sword,
Yeah.
the one with the mermaid,
I don't. It
Mermaids.
wasn't good
Fountain
enough
of
for me
Youth.
to remember.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
I watched it. Not good enough for me to remember.
Yeah. Did-
I mean,
Okay.
yeah, I'm on the same boat with Ariq. Like, I'm
Are
just
we? Is our
meh.
boat capsizing?
Yep, capsizing pretty hard.
Captain, look!
Captain,
Look!
look!
Yeah,
Uh,
no, that's how that's how we're going right now. Like I mean Albert's like screaming, "Captain, look, it's sinking!" And I'm just
actually,
like, eh.
no, I'm that guy in the third movie. You know the meme where like his ship is getting blasted, and he's just walking down the stairs very calmly.
Is that
Yes,
you
I,
right
that
I,
that
now?
scene.
I
Yeah,
am
yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yes,
Oh my
I am
god,
that.
that is a great scene.
It is, but it's such a good meme. It's like when your mom calls you
Yeah.
downstairs or something. Everything's just
No,
kind of
when your mom, when your parents call you by your full name.
yeah. When your
Oh
parents call you by your
no.
full name, just like just tragically going down the
Oh my
stairs.
god. Oh. Uh,
All right, yeah. How about I guess Albert? No.
yeah. Real quick, the writer that was attached was Christina Hodson, which is yes attached. She worked. She worked on Birds of Prey. She also worked on Bumblebee, which I do like her work in Bumblebee, in terms of writing. But yeah, she was attached to it. They never got a director. But yeah, I agree with Arik. I mean, I was not the biggest fan of the Pirates film until recently. I never was the biggest fan of Pirates. I saw it like pretty late. I think I saw all four prior to the fifth one, prior to Dead Men Tell No Tales, aka Salazar's Revenge, everywhere outside of the US. Um, I think I saw all of them around like 2016, 2017. So I was pretty late in the game. And I was like, okay, this is impressive. This is fun. This is cool. I get the whole bit. But I never really love it until recently when I rewatch it again. And I just thought that the first three films are just like such an achievement in cinema. Like literally, like it's almost okay. Maybe this is a stretch, but like I feel like the production and the world building and the characters are just so grand, like almost Lord of the Rings level in terms of fantasy. It's just such a layered world that they created, and I was just so impressed with the action sequence and the villains and everything, especially again in this most rewatch. So my love for it is like very very fresh and very new because again I was not the biggest fan of it, and I like the fifth one more than most people because that was one of the first ones sort of one of the ones that I watched. The first one that I saw in theater, so I kind of like that one more than most people. I think the fourth one is really dull. I don't care for the fourth one too much, but I think Jack Sparrow obviously is the heart and soul of the films. But I think the reason why the fourth and fifth one doesn't work is because it's missing the act. The okay, Jack Sparrow is the heart of the films, but the soul of the films is Keira Knightley and Orlando Bloom's Elizabeth Swann and Will Turner. I think that's what makes the trilogy works. And the lack of those two characters in the last two films, you felt their missing presence. So if they were to make a sequel, I do wish they bring all the trio back. I think that would be great. But regarding the actual news itself for Margot Robbie spinoff being canceled, Not gonna lie, I was a little bit disappointed because I kind of want to see a fresh take, and I want to see a spin-off. I think it'll be fun, and I think Margot Robbie would have so much fun in this world as like a swashbuckling pirate. Like, I don't care if it's like, I mean, literally, Elizabeth Swann. You can argue she's one of the leads in the franchise anyway, so it doesn't matter that they have a semi-female lead or a full female lead as a captain, because she is literally captain of the Black Sparrow at one point. So, um, yeah, not Black Sparrow, the Black Pearl. My bad. Yeah, at one point. So I think it would have been fun to see that, and like just a great cast. And I haven't heard like rumors of like Karen Gillan being attached to it. And I just think like Karen Gillan and Margot Robbie would have so much fun together being pirates. I think they're like very. I don't think they've worked together, but they're like different styles as well to their comedy. So I would have loved to see that. But yeah, so I'm kind of disappointed they're not going forward with it. Maybe one day will be picked up again. But yeah, I do want to see more films from this franchise.
All right, yeah.
Ariq was making lots of faces when I was talking about all that. I want to hear if you have any additional
I
thoughts.
mean, it's because you're making quite good points, yeah. But I still don't trust the quality of the film when it comes out, because like, yeah, you've mentioned it before, the presence of Keira Knightley and Orlando Bloom, how the series kind of just fell off after the third one.
Yeah.
All right.
You
All
should
right,
check
yeah.
it out.
So
You
I
should check it
guess
out, Kelv. I think you would really, especially the first three. I think you would really like it.
honestly, I haven't watched a lot of like good series. Like Harry Potter, this one.
Yeah.
What else was that?
You
Yeah.
just don't like fantasy. You
No,
skipping
I
Harry
no, I
Potter,
want to
skipping pirates.
I want to watch it. It's just that every time I want to watch it, it's like, oh my god, it's like 8 movies, 5 movies.
You don't have to watch it all in one sitting. You know that, right?
No, but I have to watch it in a week. That's the
Okay.
problem. Like if I watch it, like if I space it out too much, it's like I don't know.
Here's the
I
thing
don't
though.
like doing that.
Particularly with something as cohesive as Harry Potter and Pirates, once you start, you will be intrigued to continue, and because you want to know what's gonna happen next. So like sort of that idea. I think it's just the hurdle of like starting is probably the biggest one. But once you start, I feel like
True.
it will just get the ball rolling.
Pretty much. That's how like all animes goes as well. Too lazy to
Yep.
start on, but once you start watching, you just kind of like, oh wait, it's 5 a.m. Damn it. Same with reading mangas, but yeah.
Question to the panel, with the recent thing that's going on with Johnny Depp, and obviously I think the whole thing is over now. I haven't been following again, but do you think
I
there is a
don't
chance
think
we're actually be getting another Pirates film with Johnny Depp?
I don't know.
I think it's really slim. It's
like,
sad. It's sad. I think it's really slim.
if there is like a huge petition, maybe if let's say they make like one movie without him and then like it's receives such a backlash, then I think Disney would be like, oh, maybe give him a chance. Yeah, I don't know.
Like what has he been
Unlikely,
doing? Has he been doing anything recently in terms of acting?
I don't think so.
Trying to see now.
Oh yeah, I don't know.
He was in a 2020 film called Minamata. He was in Sing 2 in 2021, and he's not gonna be in a film until 2023 called La Favorite, which is a French biographical film.
Minamata?
Mm-hmm.
That's a disease.
Maybe it is about a disease.
Oh
That's
no,
a
okay, never mind.
disease.
There's a different.
mean,
The first
Minamata
search result is a disease.
Minamata is about an American photographer who documented the effects of mercury poisoning in the citizens of Minamata, Kumamoto, Japan.
Wait, that can
So,
make sense.
yeah.
Then it is a sickness.
Mhm.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
Alright, yeah.
Yeah.
So
I guess it's not doing much, so I guess we'll see. The chances are slim. But yeah, like literally, if they're not gonna do anything with Jack, what's his name? Black Sparrow's Jack Sparrow. I almost said Jack Black. I mixed up.
Jack Black.
Is that your thoughts? Is that your first replacement thoughts?
Yes, Jack Black. Jack Black as
That's
Captain
Jack
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 Sparrow.
Sparrow, yeah.
Oh my god, no. But like, if they're not gonna do anything with the character, just pursue with Margot Robbie's character and spin off and tie it back in together, like in the near future. I think it will be fun.
Now make a separate story, I guess.
Do the Hobbs
Yeah.
and Shaw of it all, you know?
Oh, maybe yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. I guess that's pretty much our thoughts on the Margot Robbie Part of Caribbean's not happening. Yeah. All right. So now let's move on to the next one. Finally, an hour 30 minutes in. The title.
I even
The
forgot what the
title.
title is. Oh, it's Indiana Jones.
Then we got the first look at Harrison Ford in Indiana Jones 5. All right, let's see. Albert, bring up the picture, and I don't know. There, you said there is new news or something about it.
Yeah, it's from the
What is it?
Empire magazine. So do you want me to show the picture or do you want me to say the news first?
I don't know. News first, I guess.
Okay. Yeah. So the news first is that we finally got the first look at Indiana Jones 5 with Harrison Ford. It's going to be taking place in 1960s, where Indiana Jones is going to be visiting 1960s New York. And they also show some new graphics and pictures and everything. They also reveal that Mads Mikkelsen is going to play the villain of this film. It's gonna be basically in the Jones 5 will pit Indy against the Nazis again in 1969, which is post like World War II, and meets Mads Mikkelsen villainous Voller, I believe that's his name, and he's basically a man who would like to correct some of the mistakes of the past. So that is that, and I'll grab the pictures from the Empire magazine in just a second here. Let me screen share this.
Was it Nazi the one where the face got when the body got like disassembled when they look at the skeleton?
That's Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Are those not Nazis?
They are Nazis. They are the Nazis in those films. Yeah, they look at the Ark of the Covenant, the inside of the Ark Covenant, and they melt basically.
No, man. Their
Mhm.
body disassembled. I
They
don't
lit-
think we're
they-
watching the same thing.
They literally melted.
No, that did not happen. They disassembled. I experienced it in the Lego version, so the real one.
The Lego version, of course.
It is assembled, Albert. There's no
Yeah.
Lego melting or anything.
So yeah, here is the first picture of the. Let me zoom out. But yeah, this is the Empire magazine cover for Indiana Jones 5. For the audio listeners, would you guys like to describe? Why do I zoom into the crotch? What the fuck? For the audio listeners,
Truly sexy consoles.
would you like to describe this cover?
Harrison Ford as Indiana Jones standing sexily as a cowboy with his hands in his pockets and waist. Is it hand in his pocket? I don't know actually.
I don't think
It's not in his pocket. One of them is on his satchel.
Yeah.
I don't know.
All right. But Teguh, describe this next picture for the audio listeners. This is the second cover by the Empire magazine.
Oh, boy, it's
Indiana
bright.
Jones.
Boy, it's bright.
Indiana Jones must cover his eyes as he sees
The sun.
The sun.
the sun.
As he stares at the sun.
This is so misleading. I believe this is supposed to be New York. That's like the Empire State Building, and it's just like in the middle of the street.
Chrysler building, you daft idiot.
That's a Chrysler.
The fuck?
It's called the
That's not the
building.
Chrysler.
It is the
I have no
Chrysler
idea.
building. It looks like that, you idiot. I know more American stuff than you. You're an American.
Wait.
It's not Empire. It's not Empire State.
Chat,
okay.
is this?
You are right. It is a Chrysler,
Chrysler?
building. You are right.
Okay.
It is a Chrysler building.
Yeah, see? Sorry, I'm getting
That's fair.
nitpicky. Why am I
That's
so
fair.
nitpicky?
But yeah,
Alright.
he's in the middle of the street in New York, and I guess 1960s, so there's not much. Well, there is still cars, but that's like pretty dangerous, Andy. Um,
I mean, he
yeah.
lives on the edge. I don't know, man. He jumped from jeep to jeep, so I think, yeah. I think cars passing by him is the last thing he would be concerned
Ariq,
by.
describe this third picture for the audio listeners.
Shark Week.
Cowboy Shark Week, baby.
Cowboy Shark Week. It's Cowboy Shark Week.
I didn't know there was going to be a documentary of sharks. What did happen? Are there sharks in New York?
I don't know. I mean, there is a Hudson
could
River,
be.
and it's by the ocean, so
I don't know. Just what does it look a bit off? Like it looks like he's supposed to be. I don't know, like leaning on like something
He
else.
is
I don't know. It
leaning
just
on a metal bar.
yeah, I know. Yeah, that's the
he's
thing. Though.
on
It's
a
like this.
he's on
This
a
whole.
boat or a yacht or something.
Yeah, no. The man looks so like Western and cowboy and all that, but then he's on a boat.
He's a man out of his time. I don't know.
He's
It's Harrison
literally
Ford
he's
out of
literally an
water.
80-year-old. He's 80-year-old
Yeah.
now, right?
Yeah.
Just insanely old.
Is he
No
still
offense
doing
to
his own
Harrison Ford.
stunts?
No, Bro,
Jesus.
dude, no
Imagine
way.
if
He
is.
almost killed himself in every film he's in. The amount of
Yeah.
I mean, we know the amount of reports that come out of Star Wars where he injured everything. Like he almost crashed his helicopter like every other weekend, dude. Like this guy, I'm pretty sure he's not doing his own stunt.
Man, who knows, man? He's like, this is the last Indiana Jones thing I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go all in. Just jumps from like yak to yak.
Yeah, dude. Like imagine,
Yuck,
imagine if in the production of this film, Indiana Jones, whenever he arrives to set, he arrives on his helicopter, and every other week the helicopter crash, and the director like, God damn it, James, God damn it, Harrison, we gotta delay the production again. Stop using helicopter, and Harrison's like, but I want to.
What traffic, man?
Traffic. They have to delay the production every other week because he keeps on crashing the helicopter.
Jeez.
Dude, like it's not even a joke. Like I swear, the amount of time I heard that he almost have a near death experience with the helicopter is like so many times. Like it's insane.
You know, my theory is that he likes that adrenaline, but because he's old, he's older now, he can't really do his own stunts, so he, creates real life near death experience
Oh my god. Oh my
to get the
god.
adrenaline rush.
But yeah, okay, we have one last picture. This is of the villain, Matt Mikkelsen as the villain, the
He
Nazi.
doesn't have a weird eye. That's not Matt Mikkelsen.
Huh?
I don't know. I thought that was a joke where like whenever he's a villain, his eyes is weird or something.
Well,
Oh,
you
no,
cannot
no,
even you cannot even see his eyes because it's covered by the glasses.
I
Maybe
don't want
maybe
Kelvin
they are
being
maybe
safe.
they are maybe they're hiding it on with this ankle. Maybe they're hiding it, Kelv.
Maybe. I guess. But
But
yeah,
yeah,
go
this
on.
is literally just Matt Mikkelsen with a fedora, glasses, looking to the side in like a dark, shady alleyway in like 1960s New York.
He's gonna get mugged.
That looks like a train station. A train station, doesn't
You
it?
think so?
I don't know.
Like
Maybe.
a subway?
I was just thinking
No,
of like
I don't know. All I know is I see Nazis behind him.
It looks like he's standing outside of a 1960s speakeasy.
what?
A what?
A speakeasy.
What's
Is that like
that?
a bar? It's a bar where just like hidden behind like basic shops or something, isn't it?
Speakeasy
Is that what it
is
is?
speakeasy is sort of like it's
Is there a
basically
picture you can show?
well, there is no one picture, but it's like sort of those.
Okay.
If you Google speakeasy, it's sort of like a retro, like it's like I guess like based on the Prohibition era, but they're like bars and alcohols are like sort of like illegal then, so there's like hidden and everything. So like when you think of like secret illicit bars, that's sort of what a speakeasy is. But
Yeah.
now since
Okay.
since bars are like legal now, speakeasy just become like a team kind of thing. It become like a bar team.
I just googled.
It's
it.
basically
I
a hard.
did.
It's a bar hidden inside like a normal shop or something.
Yeah. A
basically.
hidden
Yeah.
one kind of basically. Yeah.
Mm.
All right.
And how do you know if it's a speakeasy, whatever it's called, when it's hidden?
Yeah. How do
It's not
people
very
find
good.
out about it?
Word of mouth.
Yeah. No, but Albert recognizes it
they don't.
immediately. How does Albert know from just looking?
I don't
Albert?
know. It gives like
You
shady
were
alley. It
you
gives
were
like
an officer
shady.
in the Prohibition era, were you?
Oh no!
Jeez.
I've been exposed. I'm a reincarnation of the previous life. Uh, I don't know. It's just a shady alleyway. It's just like I feel like this was speakeasy was like.
Yeah. What?
Uh,
Actually, like, I know I haven't watched Indiana Jones. Albert has. How about Teguh Havik? You
Like I
guys watch
said, I didn't
Indiana
Wow, it's
Jones?
remember
been a
them very
while.
well.
But you did maybe watched it way back.
I
Yeah, the,
I know. Yeah, you go.
oh, no, I just want to say I have watched it. The one I remembered most was the Kingdom of this Crystal Skull, because there's
yikes!
what's his name? Yeah, I know
Is that a bad
it's
one?
bad.
Shia
It's
Is
it's
LaBeouf.
that the one
it's
of the fridge?
yeah, with Shia LaBeouf. Yeah,
Yes.
that's the one with the fridge. Yeah,
Okay. Yeah.
I remember that one the most. Because it's the latest one we released. That's the for the rest. It's like
Is it
I
bad?
watched it as a kid and I didn't understand anything.
That's why they're doing this film to try to correct their mistakes. Oh my God, Les
Yeah,
Mikkelsen is trying to correct their mistakes of the past. He's trying to correct Indiana Jones 4.
yeah,
And trying to end Indiana Jones in a good way. Uh,
Yeah.
yeah. That's all I say for it.
How about Teguh?
I know I've watched it. I want to say I remember Crystal Skull the most because it's the most recent. But then again, um, from all the Indiana Jones movies I've seen, I only remember like one or two scenes. I remember discussing this with Albert, like
Fair.
remembering only one or two scenes. So that's actually not a lot. But I am definitely excited for this because yeah, I wanna see how this goes. And then Mads is
80-year-old.
there. I like Mads.
Okay.
Yeah, can't wait for an 80-year-old man trying to punch a Nazi.
Yeah, I'm just gonna wait. I'm just gonna wait for the Lego games to come
Yeah.
out.
You also have not seen this, have you?
What?
Indiana Jones kill.
No, I told you no. I only play the Lego games where they don't talk.
How accurate is the storyline of the Lego games to the film?
I mean, I haven't watched the movies, so I'm assuming that's what happened in the movies, like them getting disassembled, like
I remember. I actually no. I remember
like
the
someone's head
first.
popping off and then putting it back.
No, I remember the first. Like I did play the first Lego game of the first movie, and it was the beginning part was kind of accurate. Not gonna lie, where they had to
Right,
like
yeah.
swing through and the boulder falling, all that.
Iconic.
Yeah,
I'm guessing all the cutscenes are true to the movie. I'm pretty sure
I am pretty
that
sure the
guy that
cutscenes. So yeah.
yeah, I'm pretty sure like there's no like what's that guy Wayman
Oh,
Wayman's character Shorty.
yeah, short round.
Yeah,
Round,
I'm pretty sure he's not like solving puzzles going through like tiny caves that Harrison Ford can't get in. Right?
I thought he did. I thought he did do that actually.
Well,
Wait,
damn.
did he not?
So the
I thought
gameplay
he's.
is part of the movie.
I thought Short Round did sneak around places that Well, not
But did he
not
get into a
necessarily.
cave?
Well, the whole thing was set in an underground like kind of thing.
Yeah.
Temple of
No,
Doom.
a cave in that there's a like tinier hole, like I mean, for him to go
Yeah,
through.
I remember. I think I remember him like escaping some like bad guy by crawling through a small hole or something.
Oh,
I
alright.
think he did.
The
I
game
think he
checks
did
out.
do it. So yes, yeah, the game checks out. Yeah.
The game checks out,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I speak about it in the past. I love the first one. I like the second one a lot. I think it's grown on me over time. I absolutely love the third one. I think the third one is my favorite. Last Crusade. It's so funny seeing just Sean Connery and Harrison Ford together. It's just so great. It's so funny, and the adventure and action is there. And like from the what year did this came out? 1980 and 80 something. Like
Mhm.
back earlier then, like I mean, the only other big action stuff was sort of like the James Bond stuff, but they really revolutionized action with Raiders of the Lost Ark and obviously with the rest of the adventure trope. And yeah, I just love I love the first three, and Crystal Skull never exists. I try to forget it from my mind, but it's hard because there are swinging monkeys and Shia LaBeouf swinging and fire ants and aliens, and it's just scarring to the brain. Um,
Oh, I remember that scene from the Lego. I had to
yes,
fight
Oh,
the ants.
from
the
the
Shia
Lego.
LaBeouf one.
Yeah, I had to fight the ants and
Oh,
stuff.
Yeah.
It was easy. It's ants. Like go on,
Jim-
Bert.
I'm excited because James Mangold is doing this, and I mean, obviously, he did a good job with Logan, exploring like an old man's story. So like an old man Indiana Jones with James Mangold is exciting, trying to see how he explored that. And I never thought that I would see Indiana Jones in New York. Like when they pitched Indiana Jones 5, do any of you think it would have taken place in New York?
I can't say.
No.
It's such an odd choice, but it's kind of exciting. I don't know if you guys agree, but I think it's kind of exciting just to see the concept of it.
Yeah, no, yeah, sure.
I mean, based on that poster, oh, you just closed it.
Nope, I'll bring it
But
up.
based on the poster, it seems like there's like an ancient like artifact or some shit hidden
It's like-
under New York.
Maybe it's
that
under
they're
Empire
going
State
on.
Building
But then why is it showing the Chrysler Building?
because the Empire State Building is the secret, and they don't want to spoil it.
The Empire State Building even built at 1960? I'm too lazy to. I just
I
want
can
to eat my
check.
cat.
I don't
know
know
what?
why I saw
You know
this.
what's funny?
picture.
This
What?
published by the Empire magazine. What if the reason they published it is because Empire State Building?
They don't want to
is
be associated.
No, it's like secret publicity.
Uh.
It's built in the 1930s.
Okay, so I guess.
Okay,
they're
never
the-
mind. Okay, so
yeah.
the state building does okay.
Yeah. Definitely. Yeah. I should watch Indiana Jones.
You should. It's fun.
All right.
And John
we
Williams is
have-
coming back to compose the score, so yeah.
Isn't the Indiana Jones theme song pretty iconic as well?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Dun, 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 dun,
Dun,
dun,
dun,
dun,
dun,
dun, dun, dun, dun, dun.
Na, 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 na.
That's the wrong John Williams score. That's the wrong John Williams score.
It
What?
always goes back. It always goes.
It always
back.
goes back. You know. They're still
Every song
escaping
goes back.
Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. I guess that's. Do you have any other thoughts on this?
I'm excited to see the trailer,
Yeah. Whenever that
Same.
drops.
and I hope the action looks good, and it doesn't look bad because Harrison Ford is an 80-year-old man almost dying every other week because of an helicopter accident.
He's a brittle old man.
Yeah, definitely exciting for Indiana Jones to come back, maybe giving it a proper ending, not like the fridge one. That's how it ends,
Yes.
right? He just gets in the fridge, got blasted.
That is not how it ends. It's in the middle of the
That's
film.
not that ending. That's like.
Oh, that's in the middle of the movie. That's not the ending.
No. No,
What?
it's like at the beginning.
I was lied to
middle.
this whole time.
Who told you it was the ending? Was it the Lego?
I don't know. No. It was. I don't know. I don't remember much
Lego
of
is
the Lego
misleading.
of that one, but I
Did
just
you have to
assumed
get to a
that's.
Lego? Did you have to go to a Lego like refrigerator? You have to go in.
I think I don't know. I don't remember. But it's like I don't know. I just assumed like getting blasted off in the fridge is just like the ending. It's like he gets off the fridge, walks off screen, and just like black screen credits.
It was so bad.
That's how it ended. All right, yeah. Yeah, I guess that's that. For the Harrison Ford Indiana Jones. All right, yeah. In the chat here, Naruto the Man asks, "Did y'all heard about the new budget for Fast X?"
I just googled it and it said.
Yeah, I just Googled it as well.
340 million.
Inflated.
That-
Yeah.
340
Around that much.
million US dollar. Yeah.
Is that? I mean, I know it's a lot, but like, I mean, Marvel has spent much more on Avengers, right? and all
So I actually have the list. Let's play a quick game here. I have the list of the most like including inflation. Well, okay. Regardless, adjusted for inflation. Can you guys predict the top 5 most expensive movie budget for films?
Pirates of the Caribbean,
Which one?
the latest one, Salazar's Revenge, Dead Men Tell No Tales. I think that's like number one.
Close, but you're not right.
That's not in
Oh.
5. I thought that was like the top one most
I'm
expensive.
guessing.
No.
I'm thinking Titanic. It got a lot of miniature sets they have to make and blow up. and sink, I mean-
Titanic is number 47.
Oh damn. Okay, never mind. I was thinking more of like things with a lot of miniatures. I think like that's
Ariq,
will take a lot of money.
Ariq is right though with the Pirates franchise.
They're very expensive. That's all I remembered from them.
Yeah, I'll say this. Pirates of the Caribbean on Stranger Tides is the first one.
Oh,
$379 million.
Why did they make it so boring though?
I don't know, but that's an
did
insane
the
budget.
effects looks good?
I mean, they're as good
Yeah,
as any other good movies.
Well,
they're
there
as
you go.
good.
That's
They're
fine.
as good as the previous film,
Yeah, there you
and I'm
go.
and I'm pretty sure the CGI for Davy Jones is much better. Alone,
I heard Davy Jones CG is like really good.
it holds up so well.
It is,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Doesn't
Yeah.
age.
Um, but yeah, the other Pirates of the Caribbean's at World's End is number 5, tied for number 5 with 300 million. Salazar's Revenge or That Men Tell No Tales is number 25.
So if Fast X is 340 million, that will put him what, second?
That would put him in
Second?
fourth place.
Fourth? Oh, fourth place.
So can you guess? Can you guess the second and the third right now?
The other pirates.
No other pirates. It's not a pirates franchise. I'll tell you, it's related to Disney.
Uh, everything is Disney now, Albert.
Well, like
Doesn't
like,
help.
is it related to Marvel? Is it not the Avengers?
Yes,
Any
it's
of the
related to
Avengers
Disney,
and
to
movies?
Marvel.
Endgame?
Endgame, Infinity War.
Endgame
Yeah.
is Endgame is currently number 3, 356 million.
Yeah. Okay.
Infinity War is number 4, currently 325 million. What's number 2?
What's number 2?
Also related
Oh,
to Disney.
I was gonna say Avatar.
Related,
Oh,
relate,
but I don't think
related,
so.
related to Marvel.
Oh. Oh. No Way Home, just to pay for all the actors.
I don't see No Way Home. I don't see No Way Home in this.
I don't
list.
think No Way Home is that big.
No Way Home is number 47, tied with Titanic.
Titanic, yeah. I don't know.
It's Age of Ultron.
Age
Surprising.
of Ultron,
365.
and that's like the worst
A
Avengers movie.
whole,
Yeah.
a whole $9 million more than Endgame, which is
Oh, yeah, well,
I don't get where that budget come from.
I guess it's
Maybe
the
Ultron is
Hulk
the
Buster
most
versus Hulk.
expensive looking. Uh,
Oh, you know what?
Hulk Buster
I
versus
guess one thing is that I'm pretty sure Infinity War and Endgame they shot that back to back, right? So they probably save budget on that, on like production and everything, because they get all to use it directly. While Age of Ultron was on its own, so maybe that's expensive that way.
oh yeah, they had to start
Nice, that makes
things from
sense, yeah.
scratch. Yeah.
Number 5, not the other number 5 tied with at Wolves End is Justice League, 300 million.
That's his
Um,
Justice League. Or it's
Justice League, yeah.
Justice League. My
Justice
God.
Yeah. Well, I guess it makes sense because they had a delay and they changed the directors and they had to do reshoots and
The
everything.
reshoots, the whole mustache gate.
Mustache. They have the whole budget goes to the mustache. That's what I'm like.
Like
that's half
90%
of the
of it went
budget.
there, yeah. Yeah.
I wish there
And
was
it's
a
still not
breakdown.
good.
I wish
Then
there
it's
was a
not good.
breakdown of the budget, like how much they spent on the mustache alone.
Mustache specialist.
Mustache
How much
specialist
strand of hair does it cost to remove?
per hair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, that's the top 5 most expensive.
100 million. I expect to see a lot of new cars. They're not gonna put a lot of new cars. They really don't care about the cars anymore. They just care about the explosions.
It's not about
It
the cars
has-
anymore now.
Yeah.
It has to be because of the well, first the cast is huge, and the returning cast you have to pay them more and more, right, each time.
Oh, dude, I just I watched a YouTube video about Fast and Furious that time. Apparently, there is a contract with in the contract with like Jason Statham, not Dwayne Wade, Dwayne Johnson,
Dwayne
and
Johnson.
Yeah.
Vin Diesel that in an action sequence they have to it has to end in a tie and they have to pull the same amount of punches.
Yes, I heard about this. I don't know how accurate this is, but I heard about this.
I
And
heard
the
about
ending
it
has
as
to be like
well.
fake, no one wins kind of thing. I'm like, okay. Just to keep their image, of a badass action hero.
They have to count. They have to count how
Okay.
many punches they throw. That is insane.
That's insane, yeah. I just find that ridiculous to have, yeah.
Yeah.
No, I don't know, more so to Vin Diesel. I don't really see him as a action star. unlike Dwayne Johnson and Jason Statham. I don't know why.
I mean, he's in
Yeah.
he's in a lot of action films.
He is, but I don't know. I
A
just
lot of his action films, apart like from outside of Fast Furious, they're not as iconic though.
I think
Yeah,
Riddick
he
was
got.
the good one.
Is it Chronicles of Riddick? I've never seen
Yeah,
that.
Chronicles of Riddick. Yeah,
I think people
like
like it. I don't know. I'm not
I
too sure
know
though.
I saw
that
I
I know
saw
the
it and
Triple
it
X
looks weird.
franchise. Triple X franchise is like it have lots of installments already in that one.
Oh, that's the. I think that's the movie where he killed someone with a cup.
What?
I sounds about right, but I'm not so
Did
sure.
he, did he cop someone to death?
No,
He comes someone
I
to death.
wish.
He went from behind someone just honk honk.
What?
Oh no, it's Chronicle of Riddick is
Oh my
one.
God,
Yeah,
so
there's a
sad. As soon as I said it.
Oh, he cupped somebody in Riddick, not in.
death by a teacup.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's on YouTube. You can find it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
imagine just getting stabbed by a teacup, like the round edges. I don't know. That doesn't feel nice. I assume.
Imagine getting cupped by Vin Diesel.
don't you want to get cut by Vin Diesel?
That's
Oh my God.
very memorable experience.
For another time.
This is for family. And then he
This is for family. Oh
Is that
no!
what he whispers? Is that
Yeah,
what
he
whispers
whispers
your
closely
ear
to your
before
ears. This is for
before he-
family.
This is for. I swear to God, he's gonna
Oh,
do that in the latest movie. We just know it.
To Dwayne Johnson.
Yeah, to Dwayne Johnson.
oh my God. Oh my God. If he does that to Dwayne, is that why Dwayne Johnson left the project? He's like he got he got copped by Vin Diesel and he's like, don't call me your brother anymore. Don't call me little brother. I don't like it. I don't stop copying me and calling me your little brother. And then he left the project. Oh my goodness.
Well,
Great.
there you go.
That's why Justin Lin left the project as well as a director. Dwayne Johnson keeps on cupping him.
He's a cupping menace.
I've had enough with you. Every time I say action, you cup me. I don't like this. I quit.
Did we just like ruin his image
we
on
just created-
stream
we
by
just
saying like he's a cupper?
This is like a fan fiction somewhere. Someone has already written this somewhere. Vin Diesel cupping people.
Diesel
We'll never get the chance to interview him now. He'll never want to get on call.
So wait, so when Vin Diesel like cups you from behind, would you call it like? Would you like a cup of diesel? Is that like a new term?
Diesel.
Oh my goodness!
Oh right. Wait, Vin Diesel will be in Avatar:
What?
Oh,
The Way
really?
of Water. Yeah. There was a news about it at one point.
Who's he cupping?
I don't know. There's no name attached. There's no character attached to him yet.
Okay.
Yeah, but if you type in like Avatar 2 cast, he is there. He's gonna cup a Navi. Oh no.
You
He's gonna
can't
cup and
you can't
cup.
see this happening because it's just invisible. It's just like
Oh my god!
wait,
Fast and
aren't they
Furious
brothers
is
in the
this?
film? Oh jeez.
He cupped his brother.
Brother.
Oh, we've
Oh.
lost it, bro.
Vin Diesel is the Iron Giant.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he is. Yeah, I
What?
remember.
I didn't know
Yeah.
Oh, I'm learning so much about Vin Diesel today. Like he's in Ralph Breaks the Internet. Who does he play?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
Oh,
Probably not even a
let me
main.
find. Oh no, wait. Let me find. Talk about something. Wait, Baby Groot is in Ralph Breaks the Internet. I don't remember that.
I don't remember that.
Yeah. Well, all right, there you go. Um, Vin Diesel, a very interesting man.
I like how we're just gonna assume, yeah, he cups people. What an interesting man.
It's Calvin started it.
I mentioned a cool scene of Vin Diesel. You guys twisted it.
He killed someone with a cup. What? He cupped someone?
In the contract of Fast and Furious, they have to say whenever Vin Diesel cups someone have to cup him back.
Tron.
Someone. It's anyone.
Anyone.
Any
Doesn't have to
any
be
staff
the
working.
copy. It doesn't have to be copy.
For
He has a
every
designated cup boy.
oh my
What does he do?
God.
What does he bring cups for you? No.
I'm
This is the
dying.
credit cup master.
cup, cup boy.
Cup boy.
God.
Alright, yeah.
I'm so glad this is
Uh,
November. Otherwise, this wouldn't be accepted.
I tried generating an AI image as we speak of Vin
Oh,
Diesel
God.
Oh
cupping
Oh no.
cupping Dwayne Johnson.
Diesel
None of
cup.
it,
Well,
none of it,
I gotta
none
see
of it,
this.
none of it looks good. You guys will be massively
okay.
disappointed. But
Alright.
none of it. If you still want to see it, none of it looks
Just,
good.
just,
Like,
just show us.
yeah, it's literally
fuck?
that.
Is that Vin Diesel in Dwayne Johnson's body?
It looks,
Yeah.
it looks
Yeah.
like Vin
Is
Diesel.
that it? Yeah.
It looks like it. Yeah, I think all of them is Vin Diesel and Dwayne Johnson's body.
Yeah, it's
To be
Vin
honest,
Diesel and
they just
Dwayne Johnson's
combine it. I don't think AI know what the word
combination.
cupping means. So yeah. Um,
Diesel.
but this one is even better. I use a different website for this one. This one is even better. Do you guys know the what's it called? The like in China when someone is like sick, they use this technique where they use cups.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It looks like he's
Oh, so-
cupping. It's just like he's using the cup technique on someone in those pictures. So and especially in the bottom, I don't even know what's going on. But yeah, oh my goodness.
Is it just is that a cup of latte on his bicep or something?
Have a cup of
top,
latte.
top right.
my
The most top right. I can't-
Always have your emergency latte on your biceps, Ariq.
I'm not that muscular. Not yet. I'll work on it.
Emergency
Jeez.
latte.
Emergency latte on your bicep. You just drink like.
Yeah. Alright, Albert, did you actually like bring up a topic this time?
For nonsense November?
Anything
Yeah.
food related?
No. I
Oh,
don't
man.
have anything. I mean, we can talk about Twitter, how it almost died, and how Elon Musk handled it so gracefully. Literally,
Actually, at least
Didn't I-
before that, here I just showed the goodness. Look, I bought a candy called Sakma. I don't know how to pronounce it. Sakma. Sakma candy.
Sakuma,
like,
Sakuma, I think.
Yeah, I just ate one. It's actually very good, Kel. It melts in your
yeah.
mouth, kind of deal.
You're welcome.
After you,
That-
amat.
That candy is very expensive.
I bought it for 50,000. This is my dinner.
50.
Yes.
Jesus, for a candy?
Yes.
It's a
So
bag
it's
of
about like
candy.
what? This is like $3.50, $4 for this.
Is it gonna start a trend? Naruto the man is saying, if I ever met Vin Diesel in real life for meet and greet, I want to ask him to cup me in the photo.
No.
Yes. To be
You know
honest,
what,
if you
Naruto
actually
the
did
man?
that,
If
we
that
want to
ever
see it.
happen, tag us in the picture.
Tag us in the
Tag the
picture, yeah.
councilman.
Yeah,
Tag
somewhere.
the councilman,
Instagram.
councilman show. We have to see it.
We have to see it.
I don't think he goes to convention for like meet and greets. I've never heard of
I don't
stories of
know.
him. I've never seen.
Maybe one day.
Maybe
you know,
he'll find him in the
he's-
street or something, or maybe he hijacked his yacht and like, hey, can you cup me?
Can you actually find picture of Vin Diesel cupping people on Google? I'm curious.
Let's see. Vin
Are we still
Diesel.
on that?
Uh,
Copying
Albert wants to bring up something.
Um,
the Twitter or is it something else?
I mean, I don't know. I mean, we can talk about Twitter for a bit. I think it's so funny how literally on Thursday, I think everyone thought Twitter is dead, and everyone's like saying farewell and like posting the crazy. I've never seen Twitter this crazy. Like everyone just like saying random shit. They're posting thirst traps. They're posting the craziest shit that could get them canceled. It's like, oh, we're going down. Farewell, bon voyage. Like there's so many stuff that's going crazy. Because like apparently like half of the staff left the company because Elon Musk is like overworking them and everything, right? And then literally the next day, the first thing or one of the first thing Elon Musk tweeted from his account was he posted a poll saying, "Should Donald Trump be reinstated as president? Yes or no?"
What?
Like,
That's
what
so
the
random.
fuck is wrong with this dude? Like, literally, it is insane. But yeah, I mean, you guys don't have Twitter. From an outside perspective, what did you, what do you think of this whole thing going on? And like, I don't know if you follow the news or whatever.
You know what? I don't watch drama movies, but I love real life dramas.
Yeah.
They should make
I've
a
been
movie about this.
I've
Yeah.
been following it from like YouTubers like Penguin Zero or some yeah.
Yeah,
He
him. Yeah,
sometimes talks
him.
about it. That's yeah, and sometimes like what's the other guy? Philip DeFranco. Sometimes he talks about
Yeah.
it too. So
Yeah.
just watch like occasionally whenever it happens. But what? Yeah, whatever Elon Musk is doing, I mean, we know it's going down after the whole super follow and yeah, the verified thing. You have to pay $8.
Mm.
Yeah. It's just I don't know what he's
Like,
doing, man.
have you guys ever seen any of his tweets? Well,
Uh,
Not
I'm gonna
fully.
say no because
okay.
you don't have Twitter. Um,
No.
but like let's just show a couple of these. Like some of this is insane. This is literally the time where the 17 is where Twitter was like rip Twitter. Like everyone's saying, oh, Twitter is gonna die because they don't have staff and everything, and because he shut down the offices. He literally just said like, we just hit another all-time high in Twitter usage, LOL, and he literally posted this meme, and like I don't even know what this is supposed to
What
be.
is happening?
What is he
He
posting?
literally posted this picture of the $1 billion in client fund senator calling for the FTC to investigate Twitter. Like, what the fuck? He is, he's like, what's Twitter? What should Twitter do next? He is like insane on another level. Like the things that he posted, like hidden state from President Donald Trump, yes or no? Like it's insanity. Like literally, this guy, I don't. Yeah, he's a fascinating
Man,
dude.
he went from beloved by the internet to hated by the internet.
Yeah, I
What
don't
a
know.
uh, weird man. Yeah.
Yeah. Um,
So are we gonna get verified, Albert?
Are you getting our verification check mark?
I
Do we have
don't
to
know
pitch in
what's
two? Do we have to pitch in $2?
We
Or
have to
pitch in
pitch in
like
two
half the
dollars
Um,
for two
candy.
of us.
like a month.
$2 is like half the candy I have here, so
Yeah.
Damn.
I'll give you.
Give Elon Musk half of the candy.
Yeah, I'll give the basically. I'll buy 2 candies for for Elon Musk.
Yeah. Uh,
Oh, we're going back to Vin Diesel real quick.
okay.
Yeah.
There was a meme like many weeks ago. There was like an AI generated uh 3D model of like the first human like Adam, right?
Yes.
And
This
then
picture of
it looks exactly like Vin Diesel.
it's that is a meme. That is not real at all.
Oh no, that's not real. Okay.
Um.
You think it's actually real?
I don't know. Some AI can be weird, all right. AI can be weird. So I was just thinking like this is just some AI doing weird stuff right now.
This is literally again screen sharing this. I don't know where this come from, but it's literally It's like it's a AI generated image or something of
Yeah.
what's supposed to be the first human. Is what Adam is supposed to look like. It's like it's literally Vin Diesel.
It's
It's just a
literally
3D.
Vin Diesel.
It's a 3D generated Vin Diesel. So yeah, it's just a meme.
I guess we are
Oh.
all family.
Well, it only makes sense then, yeah, since he's the first human.
Yeah,
Yeah,
first human.
we're
So
all.
all of us are family with him. That's why
Uh-huh.
he preaches family so much, man.
Yeah. Uh, does anyone have other nonsense topic? Well, want to talk about?
Uh,
Uh,
well, what else is
If,
there?
if if not, I can bring up what we did last time and just see what national holiday it is.
Sure, you can do that again.
that's all we can really
Well,
do. What national holiday it is? Yeah, none of my
we
nonsense
never
stuff
know
is
what's
like
gonna come out
interesting.
in those one. It's a mystery box, you know.
There is a lot. There is one of them is National Camp Day. You guys like camping? Camping
I
is
think
fine. I
Ariq
think I think
goes
camping is
camping.
overrated.
It depends on the location, honestly. But the thing is, right, when I go camping, it's just like I set up camp and then I eat every food available in whoever's car.
Where have
Just
you
like
where have you
whatever.
gone? Where have you gone camping to?
Oh, Puncak, remember that place? Remember when you guys replaced me with a mountain for the episode?
Oh
I
right,
was
yeah,
in,
That
that
was
I was in, yeah, I was
happened.
so
in,
long
yeah,
ago.
yeah, I was in Puncak there. Or just like areas. Honestly, my dad is just like, you know what? Let's find a mountain and camp there. And you know what? It's not gonna lie, it's
Just
pretty
find a
nice.
mountain.
Find
Find
a
a
mountain,
mountain.
camp
Yep.
up there. And the weirdest part about being up in the mountain, I get like the clearest internet connection ever.
I mean, you're closer to space.
Yeah, I
To
suppose
the
so.
yeah.
Like if I were to stream, like, I can't stream because I didn't like charge my phone. But like if I were to stream there, like I would have not lagged at all. Clear camera, everything.
That should be your niche. You should be a Twitch streamer that live streams
The
from a
live stream
camp
on the mountain.
on the
Yeah,
mountain next to the
not,
campfire.
not gonna lie, it's just like yeah. I think I don't know why. I kind of want the four of us to just go somewhere and just camp. I don't know. Just might actually be fun.
I
I know
honestly have
camping
never
sounds a
camped.
bit honestly, I know it
Which
sounds a bit unpleasant, but like if you're like near places that where people like set up,
could be
you know,
fun.
toilets or some shit, like it's quite nice. If you're like
The
full on woods in the woods camping, I'm like,
Which
yeah, no, I don't know how to
Here.
do that.
which one of us would be the worst at camping?
um,
Well, the fact that I
I don't
only
know.
eat at camp, that means it could be me.
I don't know how.
Um,
I know the technique to make a fire. I don't think I've ever successfully made a fire.
I know how to light a match.
Okay, but you,
Okay. I mean, that
I
sounds
feel
good.
I feel like everyone knows how to light a match.
Nah, can we just from that statement, can we conclude that Kelvin would be worse?
Hey, I know how to light a
Have-
match
have
in
you
total
ever-
darkness.
Have you?
Ah,
Okay, who here?
Oh, shit.
that's
who
a
here
skill.
Who here have actually ever set up a tent? I
Not
have.
me.
No, I
No.
watch. I
No,
tried
but-
with my dad, and I keep failing it, so I just
Okay,
watch
so
him
I'm,
do
so
it.
I'm the only one who ever
You're the only
actually.
one
But I
who
read
do that.
instruction manuals, so I think I'll be fine.
Oh, I say wait, no, my dad has a pop-up tent, so we don't set it up. We just throw it on the ground and
I-
Oh, that's fun
no, just
I inflate a
and
bouncy house.
dangerous at the same
just
time.
don't throw it near people.
Throw it at
Surprise!
people.
Surprise tent! Surprise tent! Pocket,
Surprise
pocket tent! Pocket tent!
Does making a cardboard house the same as camp as making a tent?
No, Kelvin, no, you are too indoorsy person.
Yeah, so Calvin is probably gonna be the worst one. I think we all have to
Yeah.
babysit him when it comes to camping.
Or
I
he'll
mean-
burn the tent.
I mean, you know, I'll just chill. I mean, the only time I've slept in a tent, it's during that leadership camp that we went to in I
Yeah.
don't know, high school, I think.
Yeah, and I hate
Yeah.
where they set up the camp. They set it up on a slope
Yeah,
on the top of a branch, so I was
I had to
Yeah, it was
I was
awful.
sleeping like this, bro. Like my fucking.
Dude, there was like a stone on the right side of my back.
It was bad. Why did they set up? Did they pick the place or did we pick the place? They did.
No,
right?
they did. They did.
They did,
set up
they
the
did.
So
camp,
bad
yeah.
by choice.
And
And
to
then
go
the-
I
down
could've
to the
joined.
campsite, it was like muddy and slippery.
Yeah, it was raining that day.
For
That
context,
night.
for context for
Dumb.
the audience, this is a high school like
Leadership
it's
camp.
it's like sort of add-on. It's not an add-on. What is it? It's like an event outside of school where
Yeah.
people can sign up and you have to out of pocket. You have to pay but it's basically other students across all the levels. We just like go to this like
Yeah.
place. We outsource to like this company who makes like this camp for like leadership development, and we basically stay a couple of days like in a tent, and they do games and team building exercise and stuff like that. But yeah, was Teguh was not there?
No, I didn't
I
join.
think Teguh was there.
Okay, so the three of us was there, and I don't think we didn't stay in the same tent, did we?
We didn't say in the same time. We
Yeah,
weren't
we
leaving
were
the
we were
same
we were
day.
assigned differently. Yeah.
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 I have to say, joining that leadership camp did not make me a better leader. Not a
It,
single bit.
not gonna lie, no, it did not make me a better leader.
Refund.
But, like, I'm not gonna lie, I did actually had fun. Not gonna lie,
I
fun sometimes.
I had fun until
Not
that
sleeping.
one game where we have to make a raft, and then my whole team just doesn't know how to freaking paddle. Yeah, it's like I don't know. We can't even go straight.
Um, didn't
that
one
bad.
of our didn't one of our friend fell down like the ditch of like a what's in English?
Yeah, yeah, like
Gut?
yeah,
Oh.
sewer kind of
like
thing, I
the
guess.
like
Yeah,
the yeah like I don't know what it's called. In between between the
Well, basically, it's a ditch. Yeah, it's
yeah,
kind
it's
of
a
like a
ditch.
ditch.
yeah.
In it. Yeah.
I think
That
one
didn't
of his
end
legs slipped in there,
well.
and then he
Oh.
had like a scratch all the way from his ankles up to his like just below his knee.
Oh,
Yeah,
I can feel it now.
and that's like around the shin area, if I'm not wrong, where he bleeds.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it,
that doesn't end. That's not good.
You know what?
that's
Yeah,
not
now
good at
during
all.
that, I think a lot of people got hurt. I think I remember that to like lift a girl over, like a girl under my grade, and I kind of dropped her or something.
Drop the girl.
You dropped her?
I dropped her. And
Did
she
she,
kind
did,
of
she, did, she
slipped.
got, did, she, did she got tired or what?
No. She just like kind of. We
Slipped
both
through.
kind of slipped. I kind of
Yeah.
dropped her, but she kind of laughed it off though. No problem. She was
Oh
fine.
my
All I
god.
know, I
She
pulled a
was
muscle
fine.
doing that rafting thing. That not rafting,
Yeah.
the paddling thing.
I think I suppressed that whole memory. I don't remember a lot.
I don't remember a lot. I think I just remember
it's like
people getting hurt
trauma.
and damp.
It wasn't. It wasn't that
Damn.
good of a memory. It's definitely not a core memory.
It was not a poor memory.
It's not. Yeah. No. Yeah. I've never camped. Never camped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're all
Uh.
here now. We have to camp. I don't know why. Just but not like out in the total wilderness kind of camp. Just like I don't know, somewhere a bit
The
near.
In a
glamping.
hotel.
Glamping.
Go block. We'll just camp outside my front yard. It's big enough to be considered. I don't
Hey.
know.
Yeah. Very
Wild.
much.
We're gonna set fire. How's gonna
Why
catch
not?
fire?
Why not? I have a grill.
Oh my. Bro.
Yeah. Whoa. Oh, there you go. What are the days there today, Bert?
This is
All your
weird. There
holidays.
there is an international today's International Men's Day.
Okay, so about like men. Do we like men?
So what do you think about men? I think we already
What do you
covered that
think
in
about
the
men?
we already covered it. I think
We
the International
covered it
Men's
in
Day
Magic
conversation in
Mike.
Magic Mike. Yeah.
We could have covered it.
Yeah, I mean, that's why today is Sexy Council. You know.
Okay, no,
Oh,
no,
you know what? Here. This is the actual description of the International Men's Day.
Yeah, I was gonna ask that,
Raise
yeah.
awareness of the mental health issues guys face. Challenge harmful stereotype about masculinity and support the well-being of the men in your life.
Oh, I'm afraid this is too serious for us. I'm a bit too scared to talk about it.
Yeah.
With all this mental illness, and
We
we're
are
not qualified for this.
we're not man enough to talk about International Men's Day.
It's a bit on the serious side. Not gonna lie. I'm not sure about that.
Yeah.
Literally one of our name on screen is a boy. So I don't think we are not men yet. There's still a bunch
What
of
can I
boys.
say? I'm a hungry
bunch of-
boy, not a hungry
We're a bunch of
man.
23-year-old boys.
We're 23-year-old boys. That's doesn't know how to camp.
Doesn't know how to camp. Yeah, we're not men. We don't know how to camp. If we were
Alright, dude.
actually men, we would know how to camp. All of us.
Uh, Saying about 23, like I like before the stream, I think it was like, oh man, next year I'll be 24, and then like we need to find a new song,
Like there's 22 by Taylor Swift, but that's like long past. All of us can't
Yeah.
remember anymore. And I think
Oh,
there's
no,
one
cool.
about 23 that's like what is it? by a Korean band.
By Korean IU, I think the name.
Yeah, yeah. And then now Kelvin's looking for songs about 24. What have you found that
Songs
you would like
about
to
like
share?
24 years old. I like how the first one, like your 10 best songs about being 24 years old, ranked by ToneStar.com. Number 1, Old Man.
Man, if 24-year-old is old man, what the hell?
I'm sorry, I really like this.
Uh, like Star Machine in the comments said 4 very nice 23-year-old boys that want to cop Vin Diesel.
who, who doesn't? That's all I can say.
Can you imagine if Vin Diesel goes to a convention and we all pay for the VIP experience. We all get a photo shoot with him, and then we all 4 of us approach him and like, hey, Mr. Diesel, can all 4 of us cop you? How do you think?
No, 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 no,
He's
no.
so freaked out.
I don't want to cup him. I want him to cup all 4 of us.
How
Oh,
you only have
Oh.
2 hands though.
Exactly. Exactly. That's for him to
and then
figure out.
and then he has to whisper.
This is for family.
This is
This
for
is-
family.
This is for family. Because we can't just keep going back to cupping all the time. Every time there's a new.
I didn't
Diesel
bring
just
this. I
continuing.
didn't bring it up. The comments did.
Oh, right. Sorry. Right. Yeah. Old man. Kelvin found song. What else?
What? I don't know this one.
Okay, imagine, hold on. Imagine if
What?
he's copying someone and he says the quote, "It doesn't matter whether you win by an inch or a mile. Winning is
That's that's very comforting.
you know this ain't no 10-second race. I've got nothing but time."
I got nothing but time.
I got nothing but time.
Shut up. This is the best one. I count it. Let me compose myself. This is the best one.
Oh my god.
This is okay. Hold on. Okay, this is the best one. I'm one of those boys who appreciate a fine body regardless of the make. I'm laughing at that. Let me say that again. Imagine Vin Diesel approach you, cups you from behind, and says, "I'm one of those boys who appreciates a fine body regardless of the make." Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Why is there so many great Vin Diesel quotes? Oh my god, you've got balls, man. I've been told. It gets better. Yeah, why does it keep on getting better? It's like, I don't feel like I'm under arrest. You don't turn your back on family even when they do. Oh my god. Dude, these are, and all of this is from the Fast and Furious franchise alone. God knows what he says outside of this. Oh.
You got balls.
Oh my god.
Well, in what context did he say it in the movie? He just goes to Dwayne Johnson. You got balls. I've been told.
He and I don't know.
Kelvin's
I don't know.
dying right now.
I don't know what quote this is. It's from Fast 6, something to do with Letty Ortiz. I don't know what's going on.
Isn't Letty a girl?
Letty is a girl.
That doesn't help.
Letty. The quote is Letty saying, Letty said, "You've got balls, man," and Dominic Carrero said, "I've been told." So yeah.
Okay, that makes no sense. It makes no sense for Vin Diesel to be saying that to Letty.
I can just imagine his deep voice after he cops someone's balls. You've got balls.
I've been told.
Kelvin, you're muted because of the
We
ball.
gotta come back, dude. We gotta come back. We gotta recompose ourselves. Um,
I need to
we,
drink.
we gotta. We
I'm
have.
putting his on the sacred quotes. Hang on.
We have to stop imagining Vin Diesel saying, "I'm one of those boys who appreciates a fine body regardless of the make." We and we gotta
But
stop imagining Vin Diesel saying, "Winning is winning" as he cups someone. Um, we
We
have
just
to.
have to stop imagining Vin Diesel cupping. Period.
That's the roots of our
Oh
problems
my
right there.
god!
guys, I put
Oh,
something in the sacred quotes on the disc.
oh my god! I don't. Okay. How do we move on from this? The other national day, we got National Toilet Day, National Have a Bad Day Day, um, National Carbonated Beverage with a Caffeine Day, and National Play Monopoly Day.
That's just a stretch.
I hate Monopoly. Monopoly is one of the worst board games, man.
I've
I
never
don't care.
won.
And
I've never
someone
won a
always,
Monopoly game.
the banker always cheats. That's always a
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
Uh,
I never play a full game of Monopoly.
Actually, I remember in Monopoly, the one that I had had like these credit cards, so you don't use cash. So you just gotta
Wait,
like
question.
use the transfer the money. Huh?
How do you win Monopoly?
Everyone just
everyone
everyone
have to
gets
bankrupt.
out.
You have to survive.
Yeah, everyone has to go bankrupt. Yeah. So you're the
Oh, so you're
last
the last
man.
one
It's the
standing.
last man standing.
So you
Yeah.
have the monopoly of the. Okay.
Yeah, that's kind of the whole name of the game.
Which
Yeah.
is why,
I've
which is
never
why
done.
I like. Have you guys
Alright.
played the Game of Life? I like that one better because it's also
Did
about.
we play
It's
it with
also
you
about
on your house?
We did play it in
Probably.
Albert's house.
I have a
The
SpongeBob
SpongeBob
one.
I have a
version.
SpongeBob version of it, which is fun.
Yeah.
But it's
I've
basically, if you don't know what it is, it's almost
I
like
lost my
Monopoly, but
house.
there is an end goal. Yeah, you're living life. You work a job. I guess it's a game of life, living life,
Yeah.
getting
Yeah.
job,
Dude,
house, pets, and at the end of it, when you retire, who's the richest win. So I like that.
I I remember so much playing this game in Albert's house that time. I went from like the most like I was like successful all the way to the end until we put down the rolls that you have to roll the exact amount to reach the final spot. And I keep missing it and I keep going back to me losing money. I went from like the having the most money to like the least money.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's a game of life for you. But yeah, I think that might be like outside of that and the game board Clue. I think those might be like my two favorite board games.
That's my
I
favorite
like
board game.
there's the I like playing. There's this thing on the phone called Ludo King. I don't know. It's dumb, but it's
Ludo?
fun.
Sorry, I dropped the ball.
I don't know if it's a game actually called Ludo.
Oh, I've seen this game. I've played this game. This one's fun.
Yeah. Do you guys know what Ludo is?
No.
No.
Let me
No
share
idea.
screen real quick.
How
I
do
think the
you
game. I think the
play?
game is called just Ludo, and the Ludo King is the app game.
Like this.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I've seen it before, but I've never played this.
It's very
the
simple.
game.
Oh, yeah.
It's a quick, fun, simple game.
Yeah, but you know it gets competitive when you're playing it in class.
Oh,
Playing it, and because like I'm playing it on phone, right? So it's like online, everyone's sitting different places, but you're still playing it.
uh,
It's like it gets competitive like when you're about to reach the home and then someone overtakes you, then you go all the way back.
oh yeah, yeah.
It did not
Mm.
end well for many. uh,
Yeah,
But
it's
yeah.
fun. Do you guys like board
uh,
games? No?
I like
Like
board
what
games.
games?
It's fun.
Board
Board games. I like
No,
board
I
games.
haven't played. I haven't played them in a while. Not gonna lie, so I can't
Mhm.
really say much.
I
All
don't
I've been
have much
playing,
board
all I
games.
play in like university is Uno. That's how we waste time,
Uno's fun.
and how we make a ruckus as well.
Yeah, I
Yeah, I
mean
guess so.
Uno breaks friendship. That
Oh
whole
yeah,
thing.
yeah. I
No,
played
here.
Uno with friends I haven't even befriended with, and I'm no longer friends with them. Just like these random classmates want to play Uno, guys. Yeah, let's go. I already hate you all.
I shouldn't bring this up. I just thought of something again, but it's going back to the previous point, and it's we're gonna be
God.
Oh
stuck
my
like this.
god. Albert,
God.
stop thinking about cupping Vin Diesel.
You know what?
This is all your fault, Albert.
You want to know what I just thought of? I just thought of Vin Diesel playing the Uno with like Dwayne Johnson or whatever, and then like Dwayne Johnson want to cup him, and then Vin Diesel just throw out the reverse card and like here we go.
Oh.
Well, what happens if he proves out a +4? What would that result in?
Oh no!
More hands.
What is this? What he just
It's like the Doctor Strange thing in Endgame, or not Endgame, Infinity Wars is like,
It all cups. That's what Doctor Strange should have done to beat Thanos. Just cup him.
Thanos! Oh my goodness! Teguh just grab a cup. I don't know if that's
Teguh, it's
Teguh's
not-
making a point.
Teguh, it's not the wisest to drink in this at this moment when we're talking about cupping.
we should move on. We should move on. Oh my goodness. This is like the new Dumbledore's army. It's just gonna come back over and over and over. I don't know. There is nothing else to celebrate today, literally.
I think we should just end it here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna dream about this, man.
You're gonna dream about Vin Diesel cupping you?
I mean, dreams can be weird. You never know. What
And
you
that is that just gonna be the whole dream?
Yeah, the whole dream is just Vin
That's
Diesel
so
cup-
disturbing.
and whispering Fast and Furious
whispering
quotes.
quotes.
Alright, we should just plug instead of talking about cupping.
Okay, fine.
Alright, go ahead and cup Vin
Alright.
Diesel.
You can copy on Instagram. You can copy on Instagram, and then again, you can copy on Letterboxd and Ricky Do.
Alright, go ahead.
Please don't cop me on Instagram at TG23399 and on Twitter for however long it'll exist. At Tegidu.
Yeah. It's up to you if you want to cop me on Instagram at
I am
2i27.
I am
I'm indifferent about
cupping.
cupping. Yeah. You can also do that on Letterboxd or YouTube at Disco Monkey.
Right, Albert, cup us
And
out.
Albert, where can they cup you?
Okay, after I plug, I just want to say a bunch of other Vin Diesel quotes that are just like awesome, unbelievably awesome. I can't believe this happened because of Chronicles of Riddick. Okay, anyway, you can find me on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok at Wiradharma. If I can, I don't think it's possible to figure out. I want to clip this out and put it to the TikTok, but we talk about the cupping so many times, and it definitely went over 3 minutes. I don't even know how to compile that together in under 3
You have
minutes.
to make like part 1, 2, and 3.
It will be insanity. But I'm gonna try something. But you find me on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok there. Find me on the Yo Movies YouTube channel where you watch this live stream again every week at 9:30 a.m. Eastern, or you can watch it on the playback. Obviously, anytime available on the live section of the YouTube channel, and find the Yo Movies Letterboxd as well. And you can find a Councilman at Councilmen Show on Twitter, Instagram, and Letterboxd. And you can also find the Councilman podcast wherever you listen to podcasts. It's just called the Councilman. Subscribe to us there. Leave a review and everything. In wherever you listen to podcasts and everything. And if this is your first episode, we do apologize. We don't usually talk about cupping this much. But if you like it,
We don't usually.
maybe
usually.
maybe you like it. I don't know. Maybe this appeals to you. I have no idea. I'm not here to I'm not here to judge. We're not here to judge. If this is your first episodes, do leave us a review and somehow involve the word cupping in the review so we know that this is your first episode. So yeah, I wanna see that. But
Or
yeah, that
maybe,
is
if
that
Vin
is all the
Diesel
plugs.
is listening, please cup someone in Fast X.
Oh my god.
Yes, he lives his
Uh,
life a quarter cup at a time.
Yeah, okay, so here are a bunch of Vin Diesel that's all the plugs, right? Oh yeah,
yeah.
you can check out our merch if you want. Maybe we'll have a Vin Diesel cupping merch
Oh,
from
Vin Diesel, just 2 cups here.
but yeah, you can check out the classic Councilman tees and Council plays
I feel
in
like
the K
we
Public.
promised so many, like a few
False promises.
false promises
We have
already.
so many opportunities,
I
but yeah.
I have finals, man. I'll design the teas later.
In
I'll have
the
the
in the
cup.
holidays, Avic will do it.
We should
I'll
just
design
sell.
the.
We just wait. Does the public sell cups? We should just sell cups, literally, with Vin Diesel's face on it.
Yeah.
A cup with Vin Diesel, yeah.
Okay, anyway, that is all the plugs. Let's wrap before Kelvin does the usual sign off. Let's wrap it up with a bunch of Vin Diesel quotes, and let's imagine Vin Diesel doing the thing that we have been talking about as he said this quote. So
Whisper.
imagine you know the scene in Fast Five where Dwayne Johnson almost captured Vin Diesel, and then Vin Diesel's like he got his whole crew behind him. It's like back him up, and he's like, "This is Brazil." Now imagine him doing that, but cupping.
This is Brazil.
Like it's gonna be
And
like
then,
an ambush kind of thing. This is Brazil.
and then the whole everyone and his like that scene. There's like at least like 50 people surrounding him, like sort of backing him up, like and as a Brazilian crew. He's like, "Yeah, this is Brazil, bro. What you gonna do?" Imagine
Wait,
that.
no. In the original scene, right, to that, when he said this is Brazil, he was like doing this, right? Imagine he like extends his arm, some guy comes from behind, pops him, this is Brazil.
Oh my god.
This is Brazil.
And then like, you can also imagine him like I don't have friends, I've got family as he does that, or when it's like you'll always be my brother as he does that. You can imagine
That's
that.
such a bromance.
And
Always
this, there are some other stuff. I don't know. This is not from the Fast and Furious saga. I don't know where this is from. Maybe this is made up. Maybe this is from an interview. But there is literally one that says being male is a matter of birth, being a man is a matter of age, but being a gentleman is a matter of choice. So that is one that I don't know why it could feel like it's a weird fit to it. But yeah, there is so many Vin Diesel quotes that we could do. But yeah, this is greatness. I don't know, man. But I think this is Brazil. It's like it takes.
This is Brazil.
You know what? I think my favorite is still I'm a man who can appreciate a good body. That one is just great. Regardless of the make. So yeah.
Alright. Enough Vin Diesel for the year.
Are we talking? Are we talking or are we racing? As he says he does.
Are
that.
we cupping or are no?
Ride or die? Remember? As he says that.
Cup or die.
Cup or die?
Alright, and with that, the councilman has spoken. And we'll see you in the next episode. You've got balls, I've been told.